I just love doing that tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode three of Sahlen's Legacy. I told you I'll forget real quick. Cool. Well, welcome to Perception Studio. If you are new here, welcome. We play lots of...
Welcome!
Yeah,
they brought people!
You're
One people!
One peoples.
I'll take all the peoples.
Yeah, please.
And you were not seeing double. Yes, we have two Danny Montooths today.
Yeah, there's Denny, actual Denny, and replacement Danny.
Is this the first time that we've been in the same space at the same time?
Thank you for the
Yeah.
sub, Juxosaurus Rex.
Thank you for the
Thank
sub.
you.
I lost my train of thought,
Yep.
as I
That
tend to do.
happens.
But yeah, so Perception Studio, we mostly play Dungeons & Dragons, so tonight is Sahlen's Legacy. It's the game with the humans. We have a couple new humans tonight. We'll introduce them in a moment. And Wednesdays, we have Perception Check.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank
the
you,
sub.
Rosa.
We have Perception Check with our felted friends, Chunk, Cucumber, and Amber is
Yeah,
back
me,
in the seat.
again.
Willow plays occasionally, but we were playing with our classic characters that we started with over a year ago.
Before Willow was there.
And then Sundays, we have Cinephilia, followed by... Thank you for the sub, John. And we have, Cinephilia, which is our movie talk show with Art and William O. Tyler, where they talk movies, and you can talk too. And it's a great conversation. It's super fun. Followed by Quarter to One, which is a game show where you can tip to have our contestants, the champion or challenger, drink absolutely horrific things. And it's super fun, super weird, and it's a great time. But now we're here. We're doing the thing.
I have working eyes.
What?
The chat.
I'm proud of
Is
you.
Amber the only one with working eyes?
No,
she's wearing contacts.
I'm wearing contacts.
I was gonna say
I should have worn my glasses!
I
You guys
only
didn't tell
have
me.
like one more pair in their dailies. So I'm waiting. For
I'm
my
gonna
next
say,
appointment.
honestly, I probably have the worst eyes out of anybody at this table.
No.
Yes.
Between you and Art, it is a toss-up.
No, okay, see, the thing is I have the worst eyes. He has one bad eye and
But
one
How
decently
bad's your
okay.
eye?
I have also
Can I-
astigmatism.
Do you want to?
Yeah, we can.
Let's
So
do
technically
this.
my eyes are worse.
I have a mild astigmatism. It just doesn't really show.
Yeah.
Doctors
Thank
refuse
you.
to operate on me.
Wow.
I mean, these
We're
make
doing
me a
great.
little dizzy.
Doing great.
Yeah, off to a great start, aren't
So,
Do we all know our contact prescriptions? Because that
-1. Sorry, yeah, -1, minus
Get outta here.
0.75.
you shouldn't even wear glasses.
Yes, I should, because I can't see the road. I can't see far.
Oh, I minus.
You can do it.
I have. There's
Yeah.
a 0.25. I don't know if there's a 1 or before it, but there is a quarter in there.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Art, do you want to go?
I remember it's like 10 or something. 9 for high.
Yeah,
mine's not. That's not.
I'm -10 and -975.
Wonderful.
I'm
That's
like right
really
there.
bad, right?
Plus astigmatism.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So-
like if
Okay.
Ooh.
it's the worst
Thank you for the
can
follow,
be
Battle
on
Girl
like
Jess.
consumer contacts.
Okay.
If I get any worse, I gotta they're way
So,
more expensive.
let's go down the table real quick, and let's introduce our characters. Just in case this is anyone's first night.
Great.
Like
I will
this.
start.
Great. you
I am
start
playing
on that.
Tenak
Right.
Coatl, who is a Minotaur barbarian who is from the Red Isles. And he's been kicked out of the Red Isles, so he kind of hates all Minotaurs in general, particularly his Red Isles, because they were dicks. That's it.
Cool.
And I broke the iPad.
You're also a sellsword.
I'm a sellsword.
Yes.
He sells swords.
No.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
Loggerby, when will you finally realize you're not funny?
Never. That was
He
a
will
collective
never.
guess.
He will never know. He will never realize
no.
it.
I'll just keep
Amber.
thinking
Keep
that
going.
I am.
Hi, I'm Amber. I'm a jerk. I'll be playing Damis Wraithron. She is a something kind of elf.
Yes.
Yep.
You're
from-
a quite cool elf.
I'm
so
quite cool. Oh, that's right. I'm quite a cool elf.
Quai-cool KUL.
I'm a quite
Because that's the
cool
island
elf.
she's from, and each
Yes.
culture is slightly different on
Yeah.
each island.
And
Of the
my-
Green Isles. This is a homebrew world, in case you couldn't.
I like that you're
piece
looking
that
into the
together.
camera, but you're nowhere on that screen.
Oh, I don't know. I'm trying not to look behind you as much.
Anyways, so my elves, they raise beasts. And so I have a beast, and it's a lion badger, and it's great. And I like to kill things.
And what's its name?
The lion badger.
Leonardo.
Leonardo. Yes.
That's such a dignified name.
Yeah. He's a lion badger. He's
On to
very
Diva.
Okay. Do I say my name first?
Sure.
Okay.
There's
Your
no
introduction.
There's no like.
I don't know.
rules.
I'm Diva. So I'm playing a gnome named Starheart after. Do I say?
You can say anything you want.
Try not to.
I wrote
gloss
like
over that
3
part.
pages
Yeah,
of
gloss over that part
backstory
and
for her.
continue forward.
So she's a little feisty gnome that you're better at telling this story. So scrappy little gnome, and she was abandoned. No, she was left.
Orphaned.
Nugget.
Yep.
She was orphaned.
Fuck Nugget is my new favorite.
Is that the
She
name of your
was-
beast now?
No.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm trying to like pull it together. She was left. She was left. By
Abandoned.
damn it! Thank you.
Welcome.
She was saved
Yes.
by her parents because her parents were ambushed because they were mining for ore.
She was saved by her parents. Her parents done died.
They died.
Because
Saved by her
they
new
put
parents.
her away.
Right. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes.
She was saved,
She was safe.
and then her parents.
They Jin Erin this or whatever her name is.
Jin
Damn it.
Gender
Yeah,
soap.
Jin or sewed this.
Okay,
Got
she kicks butt. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
She's a
Lots of
cleric.
trauma.
She's a
but
cleric
kicks butt.
and
Lots of
has a
trauma.
lifestyle of a thief.
Right.
Apparently, I'm really bad
And
at
you were-
explaining.
And you were raised by a plains
I-
minotaur,
Wolves.
which are different from the
Yes.
red isle minotaurs.
So I happen to be vegetarian.
Yep. Because all the plains minotaurs are vegetarian.
Boo.
A veggie source.
Regisaur's record.
Bless you!
Excellent. Excellent. All right, my turn now. I guess. Yeah.
Yes.
Good?
You want
good?
to
Did you
follow
finish?
that up?
Yeah. So I'm
Start with
playing
your name.
as what's that?
Go ahead.
Got it. Good. All right. I,
you.
Andrew, am
Hey.
playing as Bubro,
Yes.
and I am a elf, a Quailir. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Quailir elf, and they, instead of taming and creating new versions of beasts, they do that with birds
yes.
of the air.
Which
So
I'm aware that birds are also beasts, but
Right.
her island deals with land beasts.
land
Land
beasts
They- with sky
and air beasts.
Air beasts.
We'll go with that.
Yes.
Air beasts. I'm an air beast bender.
Raptors.
So I have a eagle owl mix named Dumaril, and he tags along with me and causes some serious shit.
Yes.
And because of my close association with the eagles and owls, I have stealth, good stealth and hunting capabilities, which has led me to become a bounty hunter. And at this point, I am seeking a bounty
Yeah.
of sorts.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah. Would you like to say what you're doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so because my parent, I'm just going to tell this to you.
Okay.
Okay, so
That's my job.
because my parents were killed and I was raised by this minotaur, I now want to find out who actually killed my little Nomi mom and dad. And because I'm a wee one,
Finally.
no, I'm kidding. So because I'm just, I'm small, but I'm scrappy, I need some muscle to back it up. So I'm looking, I want to hire me a sellsword,
There you go.
who also might sell swords.
Hey, Ma.
I
I
mean,
might.
you might.
Tunnock
No.
sells swords down by the.
Solid.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
Leo Wild. Welcome.
Thank you.
Excellent. So, real quick before we dive into story, I would like to mention that we do have some tip incentive things happening. So, for every $10,
I tried to do it before you started talking and it didn't want to open.
take your time.
I tried to do it under here and I couldn't get
good.
any leverage.
So for,
Nice work, Andrew.
Pointing.
oh, thank you. Thank you. That's perfect. So yeah, for every $10, you can add to the pool of re-rolls for our players. So anytime they roll something poorly, this gives them an opportunity to re-roll it. So it works against me. For every $15, you can give me a DM re-roll, which allows me to force them to re-roll.
Wow.
Get out of here.
For you, I'm pointing at you.
Dang. Oh yes, I'm you. It allows me to re-roll one of their good rolls. Remember when we used to make a big deal about that? Thank you, Vita, for the follow.
Thank you.
For
I don't
every
think any of us used to make big deal out of it. I think it was the felties ones.
That's true. That's true. For every $25, you can drop a character into this world. I will most likely tweak it and mold it to make it fit. Like last week, we got a Gungan. And made
Gungans are encouraged, by the way.
They're not. So I had to turn it into a merman with like a little floppy seaweed
cute.
hat
Better idea.
and
So
whatever.
cute.
So like it'll work, but do whatever you want, and we'll
Yeah,
figure it
they're
out.
comfy boys.
And then at when we reach $300 cumulatively, we will have some sort of catastrophe,
Cumulatively.
which I have
Catastrophe?
in my mind all ready to go.
Catastrophic.
Does it involve pirates?
It does not involve pirates
pirate
this
horde?
time. Family.
Mitchie says, art's ruining my immersion, sir.
Yeah, I mean, your portal ain't far away, you guys. Come on. Never.
No excuse for you.
Great. Okay.
Great.
So, quick recap. So, Captain Leiden Sandglass is dead. He was beaten,
Yay!
strung up, and hanged out the window of the White Sails headquarters.
Done well.
No one is certain who is responsible for his end. The White Sails themselves announced Leia Tana as the new captain of
was
the White
Connie.
Sails. That was Connie's character from the last couple weeks. Leia, bogged down by new responsibility, no longer has the freedom to seek out her suspicions personally. But with the entire guard at her beck and call, she is able to do much more to get to the bottom of the black-robed figures and the muggings. She keeps a staunch guard at the docks at all hours, something that Sandglass did not do, and is doing her best to handle the problems with the gangs, though these are getting out of hand. Even with a few weeks under the new and better leadership of Captain Tana, the city of Raufel is in a state of unrest. She has passed on the remaining names of people victimized by Cord's crew, which were Reldwin Bath and Jarrett Valmir, should they wish to ask any more questions of those people. Cord and Big Tom are the only two who remain of Cord's operation. Both are still direly contracted by the Black Hooded Organization, whoever they may be. And there are currently only 3 gems left in the town that the Black Road figures are aware of. So our heroes here, Tanok and Damus, are helping Cord find them so he can complete his contract and then...
20
Hey!
characters. Art, do you want to name this one?
I'll let Danny name him.
Okay. What was the last one? The last one was Barbar. This will be Babar. This will be Babar Mink's brother
Brother.
Like the
to
elephant.
Barbar.
Who's gonna join me so that we can adventure brother together?
You're not wrong. All right. Thanks. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, it's Congan.
Well, actually, I don't hate them as
Yes,
much as
he
my
does.
client does. But
Who's your client?
Cucumber?
Cucumber.
Oh,
His manager.
that one.
So Cord knows, or Cord is being informed of where these things are telepathically from these particular black-robed figures. So we are back now. You are with Cord
Yep.
and Big Tom. Big Tom has since kind of healed up better since you stabbed him in the back with a little stabby bit, javelin. And Cord is looking a little more nervous than usual, but almost relieved knowing that there's only a few more things to do, and he's got you 2 strong fighters on your back, at his back. So he tells you that he'll just tell you. Hey guys.
Oh God, there he is.
All right. Now, I got word that the nearest.
You're a lot more southern than you were before, sir.
What was that? Oh, yeah.
There it is.
There it was. I found it.
There.
I found it. Yeah, yeah.
Negan.
Big stupid smile. I don't watch that show.
That's what it is.
Okay. So I tracked it down. Next one's gonna be at a place called Pink's, Pignus and Ponds.
Oh, hot dogs.
Not quite. It's located in a section of the town called the Culvert.
Is that near the red section?
No. So there's Red Street's here. All the rich people. Red Street, main like residential and business area, which is you're kind of like in between
I'm
these
in
two. And then on this side, there's like a big ditch that's carved out of the town for like flood relief and rising tide and that kind of stuff, and rains
Smart.
and everything like goes down. So there's like it's all connected by these bridges. And on the other side of those bridges is Pink's Pignus and Ponds. And Cord explains to you that it's essentially it's a pawn shop, and
There
it
go
should
pawns.
be in there.
Okay.
Hardliner wants to know how many rerolls we each have.
Currently, you all have 3.
Three?
I have 0.
Which
Because
is,
I burned them all trying to stop Art from doing stuff last week.
and he failed.
That sounds about
Yeah,
right.
yeah. It's sheer numbers.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Okay. So what do? You guys are traveling with Big
Yeah,
Tom and Cord?
we're traveling with them because we gotta go to the next thing.
Sure. So Cord leads the way since he knows where he's going.
Cord?
Cord.
How do you spell his name?
K-O-R-D.
K-O-R-D. Okay.
Last name Elkus. If you,
Okay. Cord's in it.
yeah, that's so.
So,
I forget.
what does this thing look like today?
Well, I don't know. They just told me that it was
How are
here.
we gonna know?
Big,
What?
small, big, small.
I don't
Are
know.
we just
They
supposed to guess?
We could
Are
go
we just-
inside. It's a shop after all.
Let's go in.
All right.
Okay.
So it's midday. Are you going in? He's going in.
Yeah, I'm
He just
going
wants to see
in.
where it is. So he opens the door not particularly aggressively. He's trying not to show as much, draw as much attention to himself, especially now that Leia is in charge. The White Sails have actually been a lot more diligent at their job, so he's less smash and grab and a little bit more relaxed in his approach.
But I feel like we have like an inn.
You have an in, but she also has to keep a face. So as like the leadership, she has to make sure everybody feels safe. So you can't be like stomping around because the White Sails are going to follow orders, which is to stop any of that kind of stuff when they see it.
This is you.
Yes, you can't see that. You don't know that.
So you just have our name. Here.
Is that a shop?
I don't have any.
Huh?
I realized everything.
No, God no.
I'll just start now.
No,
Okay, so
Lockery
we're,
was cheating.
we're inside.
I was not cheating.
Yeah. So you're inside Pink's Picnics and Ponds. You see
With Cord and Cord, the whole gang walked in.
they walk in. When you enter, you see 2 people inside. Yeah. So you can describe what you're doing at this
Right.
point if you wish.
Excellent.
So you,
Bubo is standing in the corner, looking at a shiny mirror type object, and with that mirror, he has like spotted Cord walking in as he's like perusing the shop, and
Perfect.
like, oh, look at this nice little thing. Ah, there he is. He's walking in. I see them all
Got him.
enter in.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Actually, make a perception check to see if you see him.
Us?
Great,
Yeah, you too.
great. If I see him with the mirror that I'm holding up,
Are you in the building with them?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're gonna
I'm
see
in-
if they see you because you're acting.
being weird.
Oh. To see if I'm not as stealthy about it as
Right.
you think
Ten.
that I am.
19.
Great.
So you see him. What you think about what you see is entirely up to you.
Because he's an elf.
I don't know yet, but I've noticed him, and
Yeah.
I'm more prone to keep an eye on him because I know he's being weird.
You also see
Weirdo.
a small halfling woman, younger. Yes.
Is there such a thing as a big halfling?
She's an elf.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
I can be a gnomeling.
Oh yeah. Sorry, you're a gnomeling.
I can. It's,
Oh, bad.
yeah,
It's
I
so
mean,
wrong.
you're the DM.
You're
so-
gnome.
Wait,
Okay, so you see a small gnome, little gnome, young lady, because you're what? You're barely.
I said she's 19.
She's 19.
She's a little one.
So yeah, she's young, and
They're really good.
there's also another mer person with a very similar hat to Barbar Minx.
Thanks for the
More
sub, Red
personally?
Rum Queen. Thank you.
Look at this up.
He's wearing a hat?
Yeah, it was a hat
And
made
he's
of
in a store?
seaweed with like so the flaps made like the ear
Is
shapes.
he like flopping on the ground?
I thought that was his
'Cause
hair.
He's a mer person.
No,
they
they
have
can
legs?
walk around.
Okay.
Haven't
they
you
got,
seen
like,
The Little
merfolk-
Mermaid?
Merfolk can walk around.
Yeah.
So wait,
I'm
so-
just curious if we're at the part where she got the legs.
Weirdo with the mirrors there. Merman person's there.
Yes.
And who else? And then
The
gnome
gnome.
Wait, did they see
Gnome
me?
and Babar,
and Babar.
We're all
who has
just
not
chilling.
been introduced as such yet, but yes,
Unless you're
Babar.
hiding.
Wait, so only
I was
3 of them.
thinking of behind.
Yes.
Who is the shop owner?
The shop owner is a man named Halkert Pink.
So there's 4 people.
3 people you don't expect. But yes, there are 4 people.
Sorry,
didn't
that's
get
what I
you-
meant.
Yeah.
Besides us, there's 4 other people.
Yeah, so you go in, and Halkert Pink, he is a stooped but friendly enough looking old man. You can tell he's done a lot of business in his day.
Okay.
He's a human. He's very like rosy cheeked for someone his age, but he seems all right.
How old is he?
His 70s, early
Okay.
70s. He's seen life, but he looks like he takes care of himself. He's the kind of like 70 who can still do a couple push-ups.
That's a good 70.
Yeah, he runs a pawn shop, so he's probably got to defend it quite often.
Okay.
But he's
like
just
a bronze shop, am I
so
right?
he's currently actually in the middle of a conversation with you because you are trying to basically you're trying to get money
Yes.
because you want to hire somebody. And so whatever you have, you can try to offer up for money, or you can try to like take out a loan or something like that.
Not by your mic.
But I'm making money sounds. Because I have money.
Not by the keyboard.
Not by the computer.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah, it's you.
What are you
I'm getting
offering him?
shy.
So he's just
Well, I picked up some really cool rocks.
I have no interest in rocks.
They're really shiny.
Well, what kind
You
of
know,
shiny
no,
are we
I found
talking
in my,
about?
the all kinds of shiny,
Okay.
the mega gorgeous kind.
Well, let me take a look.
Yeah, okay. And I hand him a really shiny rock.
Okay. So takes out one of those stupid like monocle magnifying things. Well, this is just a rock.
That is imbued with the magic powers of the shiny people. Whoa, he just licked it.
It's not imbued with anything. I don't know who lied to you, darling, but I'll give you 1 copper for it.
You know what? Someone lied to you.
Okay, then. He just kind of like backs away from you. He's like gone, at least like dusting his shelves or whatever. He's just going about his business, waiting for anyone to come up to him because there's a guy hanging out in the corner of his business. There's a weird wet man in the middle of the floor. He's breathing kind of heavy. He's standing slightly behind you, so when you leave, he just like walks up. Like,
I walk up to
Misa
him.
missing my Misa brother.
I perk up. You saw brother?
Misa brother Baba.
Your brother was a barbar?
Yeah, I'm Babar. Misa Babar.
He was Misa friend.
What's the case?
Ew.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I push that stupid fucking accent too far?
Yes, you did.
You saw, I suppose you saw Mastanosa. He's dead.
Misa did not know.
Hisa was murdered.
Basa who?
Don't know.
Make a deception check. Thank you for the sub.
You don't
I
know.
don't know.
So,
11, 12.
He like stands up. Woo.
Oh, thanks for
Thanks for running. So he stands up to his full height, and he knows you're lying. You can see it in his eyes. You's gonna tell me who's killed my brother?
I grab him and I sort of like take him away from everybody else so I can talk to him quieter. As like,
Shoulders you off.
okay, I know who killed your brother, but I have promised. I promised myself that I will avenge your brother.
He's my brother. I seduce the avenging.
I will tell you who killed your brother.
He pulls out a knife because you're very quiet. He kind of holds it up. He's like, "You's gonna tell me now." Make it squeal.
But you must promise. You must promise that you will wait, and I will kill with him with you. I will help.
You's not very fluent in the merman.
No, sir.
It's a promise. He puts the knife away.
And I look at him, and I kind of look over at Cord, and I go,
Mr. Lied! He jumps up and he just fucking charges for Cord Elkis.
I jump in the middle and take Cord's life.
Make a dex check.
Okay.
Carlotta says, "Why not herbs?"
I'm gonna use a reroll because I got a 5.
Because Sharpstaff said this became Tombstone Star Wars crossover.
Misa Bisa, your Huckleberry.
Anyway.
Yes.
Make my day.
Oh shit! Another reroll.
Oh,
Sorry.
Whoa.
Okay, that's
You
fine.
down to one?
Yeah.
One reroll for the players.
What am I doing?
You're trying to get in between
No, I know what I'm doing. What am I rolling? Dex.
Dex.
13.
Okay, yeah, you cut him off. You're in the middle now, so you've stopped his assault. And he kind of backs off and doesn't want to hurt you.
It's
He's
me
got
and
no
my
business
lion badger, so we're pretty fucking intense.
You took Leonardo inside. The
Oh,
shop
yeah.
owner's like, bah.
Leonardo's my boy. We're the best.
So he like, it's just,
Excuse me.
No.
That man's killed my brother.
Yeah, well, that man is gonna get me back my precious gem. So I need him alive. After he gets me back my precious gem and we save the fucking world, you can kill him. I don't care. But
It's just my brother.
I ran after
that's
to them.
fine.
And I
I
grabbed
knew
him.
your brother
Voice
too.
talking.
And your brother too. He was cool.
make a strength check.
But I don't know what's going on with him, so I'm just talking because they talk sometimes.
21.
You got him.
I got him.
Squeezing him.
Okay, can I
he's
turn
like-
him around?
Sure.
I turn him around, and then I do the whole. I don't want to go through it, but I explain the whole thing, what happened, why we're doing it, and I tell him that you sub-brother's life must mean something. He was helping us with this mission. You sub-brother.
You told him how he died?
Yes.
Did his head get ripped off?
Yeah, he is not on board with you at all. He is furious and fuming. He's doing everything in his
Can I
power
try to
try
convince him that his brother's life, like, it'll be worth nothing if we
Just
just do
tell
it
her.
now. If we don't finish the mission he was helping us with.
Ooh, okay. I like
His
that.
brother would
Make,
have died in vain.
Persuasion.
Yes.
Is what
Persuasion.
you
You sub-brother would have died in vain.
so.
So, what am I doing?
Persuasion?
Yes, little gnome girl.
Persuasion.
Oh,
I was.
oh, okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna use the last reroll, sorry. Yes!
A 20.
20. Rolled natural 20.
All right. Doesn't mean anything on a check, but that's cool. No, it's cool. So he like actually really puts away his dagger this time. Ooh.
Yeah!
thank you.
Reroll
Thank
and a
you.
character.
A sahu again? A sahwagan? I gotta look that up. What?
His name's Chunk.
Okay, chunk. But I want to look that thing up so I know what it looks like from my head. My head space. So he is
1 reroll.
horrifically convinced by you for some reason.
While all of this.
Because I make lots of good points.
Ooh, okay, I see him.
5 rerolls.
5 rerolls.
That means we have 6.
All right, 6 for them.
Thank you, you
Thank you.
angel babies.
That's a lot for them.
That is wonderful. We love you so much.
good.
It's
What were you
cool.
saying?
While all of this is happening, can
What?
we be
The
can,
foot
can
thing.
we be doing something?
Oh, on the paint can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's being like attacked.
Yeah, well, combat was kind of. It
wasn't
it's
really
fizzled
bad.
out, so we didn't quite get there.
Okay.
So, but yeah,
I was
so
gonna-
yeah, you're good. Yeah.
I was going to jump in, but
Yep, but it was.
I coulda.
I woulda. It'd have been good.
I was
You
excited.
hear
Taken care of.
the door swing and like the little cling, cling, little chime goes, and you see this freaking frilly-eared, like abomination-looking sea creature with a trident, like shoulder his way through the door.
is he going to pawn his trident?
Oh, he's like, I smell man. And he's just looking straight at Babar. Minx.
Babar Minx?
I put my hand on my face like this.
The shop owner is just like, he reaches for his keys and he goes to like start locking shit up. He's like closing shutters on windows, closing drapes.
this outside.
He's like not gonna get in the middle of it, but he's like, I'll protect things. Like, whoop, bloop.
Damn it.
Yes!
But thank you.
Why?
Thank you
But damn it.
Thank you.
for
Good
the
job.
DM reroll. I got 1. Is multiplied. So, setting the stage, we still have Guy in the corner with the mirror.
Just looking at things.
You've been
Still.
The business has kind of subsided because you couldn't sell your shiny rock.
Poor
I want
shiny
to change it from a shiny rock to something useful.
You can make him an offer. He's still there.
He's just locking things up, so it's more safe.
No.
Cord has now noticed the merman, so he's caught up at least with that. And then when the trident guy walks in, he's like,
Yeah, who is that?
Like
Is
what?
that the new character?
That's
that
the new
dropped in?
character.
Oh, the.
he's like,
whatever you
ah,
call it.
chunk. He's got a fucking trident.
And he's blue.
Lord.
Yeah, he is.
Can I roll to see like while this is happening? Because I realize that everybody's distracted now.
Uh-huh.
Can I like kind of look around to see if I spot anything that looks like the gem that we're looking for?
Yes, at disadvantage because he's already started covering things up behind the counter.
Who was I protecting?
13.
You're protecting Cord,
Oh, okay.
and you succeed.
Meanwhile, I pulled out
investigation
some
or
food and I'm
perception?
in the corner, just like popcorn, just watching this all go down. Just
Perception.
waiting for something to happen.
Perception.
Or investigation. At this point, whichever one you're better at. I'll
15.
take. 15? Yeah. You see, as he's like starting to move a curtain over, like he's got a bunch of like back like racks, like one on top of the other, and on the second one from the top, you see a bit of green glitter right before he covers it up, and you've now recognized this green.
Okay.
Because you've seen it a few times now.
Oh, how big is it?
It's about this big. You can tell it's a carved shape, but it's such a quick glimpse you can't tell what it's carved as.
Like this big.
It's locked up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, this big for me.
Yes. Yes. You're
I'm-
scaling
I'm
still.
bigger,
Yes.
yeah.
Because you're big. Because you're big. You're a big boy. 'Cause you're big.
Big boy.
So can I notice that he's looking around for something, and because I need money, can I try to weasel my way to what he's looking at to get it before him?
That would be very.
Just kind of like stealth crawl. You know.
Well, I would say roll a perception to see if you saw exactly what he saw, because he like looked and saw this glimpse of a thing, so it'd be hard for you to lock eyes with an item that is currently being covered.
Okay. I was
So,
just
yeah,
I was thinking
roll
like
for it.
I saw where he was looking, you know?
Okay. Yeah, general direction from. Yeah. Okay.
From my vantage point. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I roll.
Yes. So this would be perception.
It's 6.
It's not very good.
No, I know. Okay.
There is a pool of rerolls for you,
There-
but it's up to you guys whether
We
you
have
use it, and y'all can
6.
discuss with each other. Of
I
course. But yeah, at this point, I would say you do notice that he is eyeing something behind the counter, but
Okay.
it could be any number of things because there's all kinds of crap back there. It's like, it's a pawn shop. There's magical stuff. There's all these things. You even see a sign on the counter that says like magical item grab bags, like only 5 gold or something like that.
Cute.
Like he's doing little sales
I
and
love
stuff.
those.
It's like-
I love grab bags.
You won't buy a dang shiny freaking pebble rock thing.
Well, you described it.
I know very well.
And now this Sawagan named Chunk is marching toward Babar Minx, ready to just murder him because he hates murder people.
It's fine.
Clip.
Yep.
There was a piece of goldfish
He
in my.
makes a stab at him
never mind.
and he
Tablet.
misses. Are you still holding on to him at this point, or did you let go?
Yeah, I was. No, well, I just turned around and started talking to him. So
Okay.
I was still next to him though.
Sure.
My nose itches.
Can I go to grab it just to take it out of his hands? He's little, right? He's small.
No, he looks like he's a full-size humanoid.
Okay, I'm still
He's
bigger than him.
named Chunk.
Yeah, he's like a big old fish man.
I go for the thing and to
Okay.
try to grab it.
All right, so Dex to see if you catch it.
I do not.
Is it a 1?
I got a 2.
Oh, fuck. So sad. All right, yeah. So you don't. So he like pulls it back.
I just do.
God, this is a lot of people. But let's roll initiative. I guess whoever wants to be involved in this fight, roll initiative.
I'm still with my
You're just
popcorn,
watching?
just
Sure.
watching it all take place.
I'll
I
be
guess
there
I'm in
because
the
I
middle of it,
love
like-
murder.
All right. So we'll say.
I'm in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm in,
you
I'm
two,
in. I
and then
guess
I'll
I'm
roll
in.
for
Yeah.
Cord and Big Tom. Cool. Cord is 15.
15.
14 plus
Okay.
3, 17.
Okay, Davis goes first.
Yeah.
Okay.
While
yeah.
this is happening, can I rifle through the box of goodies at the front of the store to see if there's any that I could possibly take and resell at another pawn shop?
Make a stealth check. That's a true thief right there. All right.
Wait, do I have extra Oh no, where did? Oh gosh. Oh no. I moved the thing and it moved. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Yeah, you have a plus one
that's
on
fine.
stealth. Yeah.
Oh, come on, Bigman. No, damn it. Can I re-roll
Yeah,
this?
you can
I'm
take a
really
re-roll.
committed to. Okay, I'm re-rolling.
All right, so you guys are down to 5.
10, 11.
11.
Come on, Danny.
Yay! Thank you for the YouTube sub.
The old man sees you.
Dang it.
He's like going in his little stoop posture. He like closes another curtain. He's like, "Oh, were you interested in those?"
He's a beetle.
He is a beetle.
You know, it looks like this here one, and I take something and I lick it.
It's mine.
Is it one of the bags or one of your items? One of the things in the bag?
One of the bag things. And I say, you know, it looks like someone ripped you off on this one.
Your tongue begins to burn.
Beautiful.
Or it's weird because it's not an actual like physical burn, but you can feel immense heat coming from your mouth.
It's like if you
But
sting
it is starting to
yourself
burn your
with a
lips. Your
cactus.
tongue isn't
Okay.
burning, but the heat from your tongue, which is safe, is now burning the lips of your mouth.
I grab another stone and I lick that one. Another thing to see.
Meanwhile, I
if
just let out a
I
small
mean,
chuckle in the
you
corner.
know, one
as
lick, two
I'm
lick
eating.
equal. They cancel it out.
Sure.
Level 6.
That is a 6.
How many beetles we have?
Hold
Yeah?
on.
No, 5 because she just used it.
That one was not fixed.
I'm gonna put it.
What?
The Dan, I'll show you.
You are actually.
Oh.
I'll show you.
I'm just adjusting this.
There's you.
We didn't fix that.
We didn't fix that.
The
Ow, I bit my tongue.
I'm lucky.
you are very lucky. I'm doing this off of a little chart that I found, and now a giant like block of ice appears in your mouth and begins to melt and cool your tongue.
That is good.
So as this is melting, I say,
I told you this was bad. So I'll
just
take this
fine.
from you now.
No, you can't do that.
and he looks so sweet, you know,
And he's
with his little
British.
cheeks.
He's from
He's
Liverpool.
kind of British.
He's from Liverpool.
You know, I say, just this once. You can keep this one. You know,
Thank you, young lady.
I'll let you hold on to it for now. Okay.
Walks back, puts it, kind of slides all the grab bags back behind the
And
counter.
I'm
with
gonna walk off to the back of the shop and just kind of like peer over my shoulder, you know, and just kind of like, okay.
He
That
kinda
was a good
mumbles to
one.
himself, why doesn't anyone ever
That'd be
leave?
nice.
So back to the fight. It is Damus. You're up first
That's me.
for the fishman chunk.
Huh?
Oops, sorry.
The fishman chunk.
Huh?
Fish man.
That's who I'm fighting?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
that's
have the
right.
trident
That's right.
named Chunk.
Wait, why am I fighting him?
Well, he's trying to kill Babar Minx. If you care, you don't have to fight, but you're in initiative because you're close enough.
Well, I don't like Babar Minx.
Yeah, let him die.
Then don't
That's
fight.
entirely up to you.
So I'll go attack Babar Minx.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how this works. He attacked my boy.
No, but cool. We're friends. We're talking it out. We already talked it out. He was fine.
Was he?
Yeah, I rolled a 20.
I wasn't there. I was somewhere.
Someone says befriend Chunk. Chunk?
Yeah, Chunk's the name of the guy with the trident.
I thought it was Chuck.
Chunk.
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 Chunk is the name of that kawaii
Yeah.
little blue guy. Okay, well I guess we're friends now. I am not trustworthy of or trusting of that guy. How close am I to this trident man?
6 feet. Not very far.
Okay, I would like to I have a scimitar. Oh, but I also have a dagger. No, I have a scimitar. I'm gonna take my scimitar and try to slash for his kneecaps to hobble him
Okay.
because I don't want him walking. Because I don't like him.
Okay.
Because I don't like anybody. I got a 12. plus 5 is a 17.
That hits.
Okay. And that's a.
What's Cord doing in all of this?
Cord is just kind
Four.
of.
He loves this.
He's just overjoyed.
Is he close to this action?
I enjoy this.
He is closer to the counter at this point because he was up near the counter by where she was initially. And so now he is just kind of. He saw the attack once Tanook stopped Babar Minx. And so he's just kind of like smiling. He's like, oh, look, I made a friend. These guys are stopping these guys for me. Oh, how nice. And
We're
he's,
so kind.
He's just happy. So him and Big Tom are just kind of like,
Hanging out.
nice. They're just kind of checking your metal, I guess.
Okay.
4. 4 total.
4 damage? Sweet.
4 damage.
So his kneecaps are, like, the skin is sliced, but he didn't quite get the caps.
Oh, this
Still
is
sounds
okay, as long as there's
Yeah.
blood.
He's like,
Can I, bonus action, can I spit in it?
yes.
Can I spit in his kneecap? Yeah.
And his wound?
Yeah.
Remember when I used the term murder hobo?
Yeah.
Me. Remember when I said I'd be
it's
good
now-
and I'm doing good? I'm being really
What
good.
was that triangle for serial killers?
Okay. That is something that's real.
Tanook, it is your turn.
I've never hurt someone else or burned things.
Oh shoot. Oh, see, what is he? How is he like hurt? Right?
The skin of his knees are sliced off like a salami.
And then I spit into them
Oh wait.
because I can. We have salami in our fridge. It's delicious.
Would I be carrying any
made of
salt
meat.
on me for some reason?
It would be deep, deep in your backpack
Oh man.
with your
Is-
cooking.
Is there any pink Himalayan salt in this pawn shop?
I would no. There'd be lots of sea salt, air dried.
Boring.
I mean, I don't really want to hurt this guy, but I don't want him to kill.
Yeah.
Can I just
Knock him out.
I go into take it. What I want to do is I want to go take his thing off him and go gunk, and just hit him with it, not like
Trident.
try stab him.
Trident.
Hit his trident.
Okay,
Take his
knock
trident
him
off
out.
and trying to hit him with it.
I forget
Trident?
how this works, but we'll say we'll just both roll a d20 with the strengthy thing, and then whoever got the bigger one, that
Do you get your
gets control
modifier?
of it.
My strength modifier?
Yeah, strength modifier.
Popcorn if this is happening.
You gotta be the 19.
Did not with it.
So you grab it, and he's like, and as he retracts it just enough as you lean forward, and he tries to push it into you, where he will do that on his turn. It's actually Cord's turn now.
You should have rerolled.
It's too late.
Cord's turn. So Cord is kind of like, I'll wait long enough, and he just kind of. Shoot, what was his?
Does he Henry Cavill?
Yes, he reloads his biceps.
I love this man.
He goes in bare knuckle because it's fucking Cord. Because why not?
He's perfect.
I forgot what his weapon was. He had a weapon.
No, he lost it.
He did.
What?
No,
Sure,
I'm
otherwise.
just.
Human?
He's a human. Him and Big Tom, but Big Tom is almost the size of
big.
He's
him.
big. That's
huge.
his name.
That's why he's
Yeah.
a big top. Got it.
So he reloads his biceps and he just goes in for a brawl up against the actually he takes a moment to decide who he wants to punch more, the guy who just tried to kill him or the guy with the trident. And he's like more about diffusion at this point, so he's the hard choice. He's kind of like,
Trident.
fine. And he goes for trident.
Thank you for the sub.
Thank you for the
Oh,
sub.
thank you,
We
thank you.
try to rock as much as we can.
Yay.
That's why we sing bard songs. Someone at work that watched our show last week, she was like, I didn't know when your songs would end. And I was like, neither do we.
For posterity.
20.
Bam,
In the
bam.
center.
That's one. So he's got one good hit. And a 19. So he's going to
Hey!
punch the crap out of this guy. So
This
like
is
while you guys are tangling with the
The trident.
with the trident, so he's got both hands on it. Cord just like walks up. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, AJ.
Thank you for the host. So he just comes up and he's like walks around to the other side, he's like, nice, like watching the tug of war. And he just goes, bap, bap, like right across his face.
I go
And
like
now will do damage.
this. I applaud a little bit.
I don't let go of the trident.
He does 12 damage.
Damn! So good.
He hits him so hard. Maybe it's just because he's a fish man and his head is squishier. But his head is not the same shape it was when he walked in.
Squish him in.
He's got like a little like piranha
Thank
jaw at the
you.
bottom. It's like, like,
I
yeah,
applaud.
This is fun.
I applaud a little bit.
And now it's Big Tom's turn. So Big Tom, He's got his little blade on his arm.
Yeah,
Well, it's on
blade
his
arm.
belt, but he has since armed up. So he's got a little handle here and a big old Sharpie thing on the side. So he like slices.
Pointed up.
Batman. So
Yeah,
he,
kinda
he
like-
charges the guy.
Batman.
He's still holding on desperately. I was like, his head's all squished.
You should have let go by now.
I intend to keep this trident.
Big Tom got there in time, but he didn't get to swing. And now it is his turn. Sorry. Give me a chunk. And then. What's his name? Babar.
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 It's French. As you said.
Babar.
It's French.
He has a baguette.
So he is now trying to stab
That's
you
how
because
you
you're
know.
holding on to the end of the thing.
Yeah.
Je suis la jeune fille. That's what I know.
It's not over
I
there.
didn't know. I thought you were naming somebody. It's like, oh, thanks.
No.
No.
That's from the Muzzy commercials. Anybody remember
That's what his
Muzzy?
name should have been.
Je suis la jeune fille. Anyway.
No? Okay. Now you can look.
Release the creative TV.
Thank you for
Thank you for
follow.
the follow.
Yay. So,
Yep.
what's your AC?
16.
Cool, this hits.
Dang.
Just barely.
17.
Where's my friend? There's my friend. No, that's not it. Where's my friend? That's my friend. 7 damage to you. So he gets you like right along the rib, like where that like the good old bear claw like rib meat thing is. It gets you right between two of them. So you're still pretty. You're
Yeah.
fine.
Right here.
I'm still holding on. So it was like this, and he just pushed it
Yeah,
at
yeah.
me.
So just sliced it in.
Okay.
Actually, make a roll to see if you're still holding on. Strength.
I am.
What's the
No.
number?
12.
Was that him being sliced open?
Yeah.
You take it from his hands.
Yes!
You got it.
So he's like. And now it's Babar Minx's turn. He goes back, pulls out the knife for like the 3rd time today, and goes for the dude. He's not a very good fighter, by the way.
Who? Chunk?
Babar Minx. He's tough sounding, but he's a shitty fighter. His brother was a fighter.
All bark.
So he takes his dagger and he's like, Misa Gona, and he goes forward and the guy's like, smack, and gets him in the face. And Babar takes 4 damage.
My bad.
That was a good slap. More slap.
With like
All
a
right,
pin.
it is back up to Damus.
Slipper.
That's me. Okay, so where's everybody?
Fuck. Okay, so near.
Thanks, DM.
Okay, so so if you're first coming into the shop, so like from the doorway that you walked through,
Yes.
right at the door there's Trident Guy.
Yes.
Opposite end of Trident Guy there is
guy.
Tanoke with the trident.
Yes.
Next to Tanoke is Babar Minx. To the left of Trident Guy is Cord Elkus.
Okay.
Big Tom is right next to him.
Okay.
And you are here. So you're on the other side of Tanoke. You're closer up.
So we're still fighting Trident guy. Cool.
Liddy says, I could have sworn Barbar died last week.
This is Babar.
This is
Babar,
Babar,
his
his brother.
Brought to you by Sharpstaff.
So I have my scimitar. I sliced off his knees. I would like to just I I did.
Both.
Gotta be creative. Yes, gotta be creative. So I'd like to. You're gonna make me roll if I do something cool, aren't you?
Generally, that's how D&D works. It's not me.
Well, cause like
My fault.
I'm thinking what is it? 4 seconds, 6 seconds, whatever it is. So I want to slice it down, and then like redo my grip so that I can come like back up.
Do you have
Does
2
that make
attacks?
sense?
'Cause
What?
That would be 2 attacks.
No, I already did the other one. I sliced his knees.
Right.
I already did it. I spit.
Right.
That was bonus action.
Right.
And I want to like this and like slice him up.
Oh, so this is your next
This
attack.
is my
Is
next
going up.
attack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Cool.
let's just roll your attack.
Okay. I didn't know if you're gonna make me do some stupid acrobatics or piece
No.
of
I
shit
thought you were trying
roll.
to do that in one move. I think.
No. This is a different one. I'm being just really cool.
Get the cheese grater out.
Yeah, and I would like to slice up on the back. Does he have like stuff in the back of his head,
What's that?
like hair or
He has.
slippers?
Hold on, I have an image up real quick. So he has. Do you remember the Hulk character Abomination? Tim Roth played him. He's got like the weird
No.
flappy. Okay, great. He's basically got like webbed ears, and he's got a fin coming out the back of him.
I would like to take off that fin from the neck to the top. Like this. Like this. That's what I
right.
would like to do.
Okay.
And then I'm going to make a necklace out of it.
It's like a membrane.
Yeah, I'll dry it first. Don't worry.
Don't question it.
Yeah, just let it happen.
Just letting you know.
Just let it happen.
What you get?
I got a reroll. That's what I got.
Four reavers.
Okay, that's better. 13 plus 5 is 18.
That definitely hits.
Of course it does. 5. 5 damage.
5 damage. All right. He's looking a little worse for wear.
Yeah, he's scalped. He better. I'd also like to spit onto his scalp.
It's like when you make an injection mold and you go in with like an X-Acto and you clear off the what's it called? Flaring? The flashing.
Yeah.
That's what you just did to him. And so just like it's still barely connected by some sinew at the top of his
Ew.
head, and it's like
Oh, and I have to rip it off in my next turn, don't I?
Huh?
Does he go like this?
he's screaming. He's in severe pain.
I'm laughing.
Yeah, I'm also laughing a little bit louder now from the corner.
This is ridiculous.
It is now Tano's
Also,
turn.
she's a badass.
Can I? So I'm holding Trident.
Uh-huh.
Can I just grab whatever's left and just rip it off?
I'll let you do that as a bonus action.
Yeah, I was gonna say as a bonus
Yeah.
action. I go, rip it off, and I toss it.
It's
At
just like there's like a little squirt of blood. A little
the same
What
move,
color?
I toss it at you.
Color of blood. Color of blood.
purple.
Thank you.
Toss it at Damon, so you have to catch that.
Yeah, because
Like your dice.
I'm like, that's my. Oh, thanks.
It is like wet and slimy. There's no way you gracefully catch this unless you want to roll for it. But yeah, it's like it's like
fine.
on you, but it's not. You.
And I go,
Perfect.
okay. It's just
And
there.
then I flip it, and I go for stabbing, like chest stab.
All
So I
right.
do this cool like pick up into the chest.
This is kind of what I do.
Mutilating this Trident man.
He didn't have to, but I tried to stop.
He's
I tried
kind of a speciesist. He just hates merpeople.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of
He
dickish.
followed him in from the ocean just to murder this.
That's rude.
What am I rolling for this? Strength?
We kill specious.
Give it wouldn't be this would be weapon specific, so I'd say give yourself a +4 to hit.
1 to something.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. So I hit him chest. What do you want me to
A D8 +2.
D8 plus 2.
I stab weapons weird. Don't yell at me.
Twin Tam is wondering if knockoff Danny is going to play or just be here for eye candy. I'm just waiting for this battle to finish.
These battles exist because of you.
5. 5.
5. Right.
Donate more so I can kill more things.
You have
But nothing cute.
so one goes into his rib meat.
No,
One completely collapses one of his like lung gill, whatever the hell, organ
Lung
he
gills.
might have.
I like that.
Yeah,
Lung gill.
he's land and sea. He can do
It's a
bit of
lung
both.
gill.
Landed and sea.
We've made it.
Yeah, so you're like,
Ooh,
and it's-
collapsed lung gill.
he's still like screaming from the knees, skin missing, and his like now like
Poor man.
yeah, it's like if you get a paper cut, but everywhere is the
Awesome.
pain that he is currently experiencing. So he's
Perfect.
like, he's barely standing at
Someone
this
needs
point.
to put him out of his misery.
Oh, I want to.
It's Cord's turn.
God.
Great.
There we go. Reload those.
Reload
buttons.
those arms, Cord.
So he goes for it.
20.
Nope.
19.
Nope.
1.
Yep.
Dang.
He didn't reload
He,
enough.
Cord got a little cocky, and he. So he's like, so again, the thing went from like a round head to a very cylindrical head after he like bapped him before.
Then I sliced off. the thing.
And so now he like punches
Oh, you're not buying things.
forward, but the guy like opens his like wrongly hinged mouth and just like
Gross!
scrapes him to like, because he follows through on his punches because he knows how to fight, and he goes whoosh and slices, like you can see some like forearm muscle poking out and all that good stuff, and Cor's like ah.
Does he laugh?
Takes, no.
Oh.
This is like he's still smiling, but he is like expressing pain.
I like to think he's like crazy and he just laugh at gouges in his arm.
He'll probably laugh about it later. Like
This
it'd be
is
like
good.
like with his drinking buddies. He'd be like, "You'll never guess," kind of thing. So he took 7 damage. It is now Big Tom's turn.
Danny, if you ever become a serial killer, that's how I want you to talk.
Like Cordelcus.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
Please don't.
Don't talk
Sweet.
like that or become a serial killer.
Big Tom.
Oh wait, but
Connects.
if you do, you would need like, you know, the jingle that they had every time Tommy Lee Jones walked in for the first season of Fargo. There was like a ching. You'd need
I
a jingle
didn't see.
too.
I didn't see Fargo yet.
What was my
Big
damage
Tom.
for him? Big Tom. Yeah, no, I was trying to remember what he had for damage. I think it was an 8.
4.
That was a 10. An 8.
Good job.
There we go.
It's pretty. Those are pretty.
Ugh. So he misses with the blade because the guy ducks. So he catches it and comes back and just fucking elbows him with his elbow. So he only does 2 damage. I mean, you can elbow with the blade, but he didn't, so the elbow. He actually kills him.
Yes.
With the measly 2
damage.
damage that he hit.
2 damage.
So the guy like.
Finally.
like,
I'm gonna throw this fire.
he's like, you see this relief on his face as the blade misses his face, like, and then just, and like, it's like wraps around the elbow, and
So
it
good.
just dies and crumples to the floor.
That is good.
I loot the body.
All
You already
right.
have a trident.
So loot the rest of the body.
Okay.
19.
No, damn it!
You should also loot the body.
You have to loot the body very
I'm gonna
quickly.
freaking loot to knock is what I'm gonna do. You're just looting. So he looted the body. He looted the body.
Catch. So you find a gold, and you also find some like fish eggs in like a little capsule. Which is clearly his snack.
Aww.
Green caviar. Come on, kids.
Gross.
I thought you were gonna say it was like his children.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought it was gonna be a
His
children.
row explodes from his expired corpse.
And he is actually a she.
Yeah.
What do you know?
Chunk was pregnant this whole time. So he's dead. Babar is calm. Everybody's cool. We are out of combat. You may now continue however you wish. Granted, there is a corpse on the floor and a 70-year-old man blinking really hard.
I'm gonna add my trident to my stuff.
Yeah, you can take it.
Did I just trident? Trident +1? Trident +2?
What kind of trident you want to give him?
Trident of fish command? Vicious trident?
No. Trident.
Just the regular
the
trident?
Regular trident. This
Trident
guy
plus
wasn't
1.
hot shit. He was just a little murderer.
Okay.
Picking off weak.
Got
Little-
it.
Just a little.
Murderer.
Where's everybody in this room now?
At this point, wherever they want to be. So
Yeah.
it's
I'm on the ceiling.
yeah. I mean, because we're not in like the seconds at a time. So yeah, you can be wherever you want. So out of combat, the guy's still ready to do business because he wants to make money. So like now he sees the thing's dead. Nobody else is fighting. He starts undoing the curtains.
Very good.
Starts unshuttering the windows and all that stuff. And he's-
I walk towards them. I'm like,
Okay.
just cleaning myself up from the mess. Go, how much was that green thing up there? The curtain.
Oh, that one?
Yes. I would like to take it.
He goes and gets a little rolly ladder.
Cute.
Climbs up it, picks it up, brings it back, sets it on the table, and he turns it to face you. And it's a carving of a humanoid female figure. It has a general egg shape, but that is the flowing hair that kind of encapsulates the figure. The figure's in the center portion.
Cute.
And he's like, "This is very rare. It is about 5,000 gold."
That's too expensive for anything.
I look at him and I go, oh my god, what is that?
He blinks. I've been at this business for a long time. You'll please excuse me if I don't look.
You didn't let me roll for it.
No.
No.
No, I wouldn't.
Trying
He's
so
not
hard.
stupid.
All right.
We don't know.
I know. Now
But
you
it's out
know.
there on the table now.
Huh?
It's out there on the table now.
What's on the table?
It's out there on the table now.
Yes.
It
yes,
is.
yes, yes,
So, no, it's not. Can I?
You can go.
yes. Yeah.
So,
Can I do
Jump in. Dive in.
the little hand goes up on the table.
It takes an extra second
Just
for it to
little
clear his line of
hand.
vision.
You know, trying to.
Are
But-
you
but
coming
did-
back
is-
to lick more of my stones?
So, I see that this
15.
this pretty green gem, right? This
I don't know.
mosaic-y thing, right?
5.
And I say, you know that one, I like to give that sucker a lick. Oh, he takes it away.
Just out of your reach because he thinks you're weird.
Oh, I think he's weird.
You're licking
He licked
rocks.
the first. He licked the
'Cause
first
he
one. I
was
thought I was gonna get
Because he was
on
making
his
sure,
side.
testing it to see if it was actually magical, which it wasn't, so he called you on it.
Okay, I'm
do
gonna roll
run a
my eyes,
business.
and then I'm just gonna kind of tuck down over to the other side where this is, and I'm just gonna kind of kick it
Uh-huh.
by this green thing.
You're gonna have to talk to him, bargain him, offer him things. You
Okay,
can do all kinds of stuff.
I've got this dead merman over here. If you wanna, you know.
He died on my property. Technically, I have a dead man.
Did you get a law degree from the law school of laws? Since
No.
well, I did. And according to this, because I called it dibs, this is mine, and it is worth about 5,000 gold. So if you want to do some tradesies, you know, I got you a fine merman over here.
Roll a deception check.
Is the shape thing in their field of view
Okay,
as they're
blow on
talking?
it. I'm so nervous.
He's got a
I
hand
wanna
on
get
it
this.
at
Okay.
this point because he knows what it's worth, and so he's just trying. And he could also be bullshitting you for all you know. This is what he wants to charge for it.
Rerolls
Okay.
if you really want.
How many do we have?
Rerolls.
How
There
many
are
do we have?
currently 4 on your in
There
your
are
pile.
3 now.
Okay.
Hey, thank you, Manly Mutt.
Thank you, Manly Mutt.
Uh-huh. You got any modifiers?
Do I have any modifiers?
What was this one? A deception?
Oh God, no amount of modifier is gonna help. Yep.
I had a no amount of modifiers roll.
All right. He just blinks again. I would be happy to give any sort of business. I have grab
very
bags for
off-center.
5 gold.
There we go.
Magical trinkets. I collected them myself.
This man is infuriatingly nice to try to thieve from.
He starts like fluffing up the bags to make them look presentable. He's like putting little bows and stuff on
How
them.
much are the grab bags?
5
I'm
gold.
intrigued.
They're 5 gold.
I will give you 5 gold for that green thing.
Oh, no.
It's a hunk of rock. I've seen this many times.
I will
It's
give you.
extraordinarily
It's not rare. I've seen a bunch of these.
Well, you must have lived a blessed life.
I'll give you 2 silver for a grab bag.
It is 5 gold for a grab
Well, you're
bag.
boring.
What's it made out of? What's the material?
Well, the bag is canvas.
No, the green thing.
It's an element called star heart.
Star.
Stargart?
Star heart.
The heart of a star?
Essentially, yes.
That's your name. So I hear this, and like my little ears go boink, because you know that's my name. What?
Yes?
What?
Oh, I believe, good man, that I should be in possession of this here rock, and I point to my name tag.
You have a name tag?
And it says, "Hello, my name is Starheart."
I've met many rubies before. I don't give them rubies.
Did you just call me a ruby? Oh, like a compliment. Oh, like Star Art Ruby.
Yes, there's people named Ruby. There's women named Sapphire. I don't give them gems because someone named them such.
Many people have given me gifts of amber because my name is Amber. Just like to go on the record.
Can
Think
I
about the
try
paintings in the
to
mail.
You do.
regale him with the story of the death of my parents and how it is so tragic and so sad that maybe this gem that costs 5,000 gold will complete me and my quest to avenge them.
Little gnome, what are you doing here? You're wasting my time.
Oh, I see you've got
Yeah, I
a
do.
cut right there. You know, I could heal that for 5,000 gold.
I'll be fine in a couple days.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Well, I mean,
I could not kill you for 5,000 gold.
you kill me for 5,000 gold.
Not.
No, I could not kill
Not
you for.
kill me.
Yes.
And then,
Now that he's been talking for a while,
Uh-huh.
you recognize his face as Tanok Quattle, the great
The
cell
famous.
sword. Yeah, he's pretty. I mean, not famous,
that
but
one.
well known. It's like if you know.
I'm like
the
YouTube
Exterminator.
famous.
Yeah.
He's like Chris Villain.
But yeah, so you're like, oh, like this is the guy you were looking for, and you didn't realize it until this moment.
she gasps. Are you Tanakh Pretzel?
No. I am Tenok Coatl.
Tanakh Quaddle.
Yes.
Tanakh Quaddle,
The great, yes.
the great.
The
yes.
wonderful, yes.
I am in
The
need
mighty.
of my God, man. I am
The old
in
man starts climbing back up the ladder. Go, man, go. Puts it back up on the shelf. Slides
Perfect.
the ladder away. But no,
I'm
gets
in
down.
need of
then
your
slides
service.
the ladder away.
She said,
In the meantime,
What did you say?
I need you.
Okay.
Your
What do you need?
service.
Everybody needs me.
No, I'm looking to
you have-
hire some muscle.
If you have the money, I'm available.
I got
could
the
hear this,
time
too.
if you got the money.
You could hear this too.
Yeah. Well, if you
in the
have the
meantime,
money,
I've
then
made my way
I have the time.
behind.
Well, you know, maybe I could sweeten the deal with this
cord
gem here.
on his side.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You get it for
During
me?
all of the scuffle.
if you're my cell-sword. If my sword cell, my God, what are they called?
Cell
sword.
My friggin' man of brawn.
Man of broad.
It's gonna cost you a gold and a silver for a day rate.
But if I can get you that gem,
Yeah.
would you?
You get me for 3 days.
Are you for real right now?
5,000.
A week.
No,
I don't believe that thing is worth 500.
no, a month. 1,000. A month of 12. Are there 12 months in a year here?
Sure.
Very well. If you can get me that, I'll be yours for a month.
Okay. I'm gonna get that. Yeah.
While they're having this conversation, can I try to steal that green gem?
He just put it back up on the high shelf.
No, I know.
Yeah.
He put it up and he walked back down and put the ladder away. So I'm assuming he's done with it.
Well, he's now like turning around and watching you guys. He's still waiting for business. He's hoping for business.
Okay.
But you can try to slink away. He's probably watching their conversation.
I want to slink away.
All right, so make a stealth.
Cool.
Take it out of his lano set.
I got a 12.
That's enough.
Cool.
Yeah. So he's just watching you two. He's hoping that that means that you're going to buy it, so that he can give. So that
But it's high up.
yeah. So there's 8 shelves from like human waist height to the top, and it's on the second to the top.
And how tall is he?
He'd be tall enough to just fucking grab it.
Okay.
But he's also very big and obvious. So she's just slunk off to.
So I'm just gonna like pull on your pant leg
Uh-huh.
and give me a boost. You know, boost.
The old man is watching the two of you.
Your conversation.
Yeah, I mean, he's old. He could be seeing things.
You see him like reach under the table, and you hear a clicking noise.
Oh
But he just keeps smiling at you. He's like,
no! Is there electricity here?
There are gnomish contraptions that can allow electricity, like the thing that Minotaur
Ooh.
had.
Ooh.
Thank you for the
Minotaur.
sub, middle god. So earlier in the battle at the docks,
Oh, he had a gun.
yeah, it was like a rod that you could shoot lightning with. So you know these items exist, but
Okay.
you don't necessarily know what's behind. You just heard a click.
Do I notice her slinking away? Famous.
Up to you guys. Like,
Alright,
if you
yeah.
wanted to be noticed at this point, we can say yes or no.
I notice that she goes away. So I grab the little gnome. And I
You
start walking
grab
forward.
the little. Okay.
No, you can't. No.
The
No, I'm
man?
not going towards it. Not towards the man.
Or
The
the-
little, I grab, what's her
Grabbed
name?
her.
Yeah.
Star.
Yeah, Star. And I just start walking around the store and I start showing it. And I'm stomping around really loudly.
Right. He's chasing after you because you're like literally a bull in a china shop. So
Uh-huh.
he's like, oh, please
And-
be careful.
And you're keeping his back to the green thing, correct? Good.
Yeah,
I'm
He's
dragging-
now like, if this is the thing, this is the wall. He's like, no. Following
And I
him up
just,
and down
I
the
just kind of pat his shoulder and I'm like, underlay.
I would like to try to steal the thing.
house. Okay.
Yeah.
You do so. There's
Yeah?
nobody there to stop you.
Great.
Wait, what?
She just snagged it.
I snagged
because
it.
you guys are causing the distraction.
Yeah, because I'm
I
going,
snagged it.
oh.
And then you're still right next to Cord, right?
Mm-hmm.
He just turns like, hi there, friend.
Oh, well. Sure. I had something else in mind, but that's fine.
Oh.
Well,
All right, well,
Cord is now talking to you because you
Yeah.
didn't speak first.
It's been an hour and 15 minutes since we started
Yep.
this game.
Just waiting for y'all to finish your mess that you brought upon yourselves.
Oh, we just know how to play.
Wow.
That's how you talk.
Great.
Wow.
Well, hello there, sir. How do you do?
I was doing just fine. Now my arm's a little meaty, you understand, but other than that, I'm
Ow.
just fine. Look at
Oh, that looks
makes
lovely.
it talk.
Yes.
I should probably go get that fixed up if you
Alright,
like.
stings a bit, but yeah, I'll go fine. We got healers around here, no problem.
Okay, good. You look mighty familiar, sir. Do
Oh,
I know you?
You know, I'm an everyman everywhere. I come and go as I please. I work for lots of folks. You understand? He's this kind of face. You just can't ignore me.
Yes, I see. Well, it is known to me that you are wanted, a wanted man.
Oh, it always feels nice to be wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Yes, and in fact, I want you to come with me,
Oh, yeah, you just a little flirty
as I've
thing,
drawn
aren't
both of
you?
my short swords.
Hey, now, we consider
But I've
this
done so
like
quietly,
gentlemen.
so nobody else knows that this is going on.
Yep.
Very stealth-like.
Now listen, I don't want any trouble. I'm just here to complete a contract, and I'll be out of your hair. I'll leave the city of Raffle. No harm done.
I'm also here to complete a contract as well,
Well, ain't that just the
Mr.
shit?
Cord.
Where am I in relation to them after stealing the thing?
I would
Am
say
I behind him?
they're kind of like front of the desk. You're behind it. You've like just got the thing.
Okay.
You're probably on your way back down.
I'd like to put it in my robe.
Sure.
So I have no intention of harming you, Mr. Cord.
Oh, that's nice to know. Thank you.
Yes, because my, well, let's see, my contact wishes no harm done upon you, but you do have something of his that he wants back.
Tends to happen. It runs.
So if you'll
in
come
line
with
of
me
work.
quietly,
Well, I won't.
Out the
but
shop.
I don't go anywhere quietly. Look at me. I look like a quiet man. Big Tom.
Very good.
You just hear dum, boom, ba, dum, ba, da. No. He just steps heavily towards you, and he's like kind of like flexing his arm with the blade on it. I got in trouble here, boss. I forgot what Big Tom sounds like.
That's fine.
that's good enough.
So they're both smiling at you. Like they're just like they're businessmen. They've been through this before. So have you. So this is kind of just like a like a little tennis match. But for the moment, we shall cut back to Thief. You've got your thing. You two are
I'm
stomping
not.
around with an old man just running after you as fast as he can. So what's our out for this situation? Where are we at?
I was gonna try and slink out the back door, but that's just me because I
So-
have the thing.
Sure.
Can I look and I see that the gems, that it's missing. And I like, Minotaurs, do they have horns?
Yeah.
Okay, so I had by the horns.
I was holding you like this.
Wait, are you holding
Yeah,
me?
he's-
Yeah, I'm
dangling your-
dangling you like this.
Well, I like swivel around as these, kind of, just And I'm like, it's gone, it's missing.
I run towards the front door. I open the front door and I go, whoop. I toss it out.
As it happened, the old man's like, what?
She likes knitting, is what she said.
Deception check.
The old man runs back behind the counter. You've gone out the back door already. You're gone. So it's you, Cord, and Big Tom are like in a little huddle at the moment. You've thrown the star outside. You land fine.
Now I want to open that door, and I just want to arms akimbo, and I make eye contact with him. I'm just like, you want to pick a fight with me? So cute.
You couldn't take me in a fight.
Oh, and I like roll up my little sleeves.
Meanwhile, you hear more clicking from inside the shop as the old man goes back under the counter. And you're like,
So do we hear the click?
you hear it. You might not. Actually, make a perception check. They are out. Are you inside still?
I'm inside still, yeah.
So you definitely hear
Okay.
it. You don't. 'cause you're out.
I am
Back.
riding my lion badger because I asked him for a lift.
Not big enough to ride yet.
Not
But he will be.
yet.
He will be. When you level up
God,
a couple more
why is he-
times,
he's a babe.
he'll be growing as you grow.
Wait, oh,
Fine, then
I
we're
thought it was on 6 or 9.
we're skipping merrily down the street.
Sure.
Not drawing attention.
Right.
Playing with
Yeah,
each
just
other.
having a good time.
Yeah. Back to where the whatever meeting point was.
You do not hear it.
Because all my rolls are ass.
Do you need a
I hear it.
D20?
And I don't know what it is, but I know it's bad.
Yeah.
And I walk out the front door. I'm just like,
Trade you.
close it behind me.
Sure.
This one
I'm
feels
out.
like
That's a good one.
All right, so now you're in the room with the
Her name's
disgruntled
Pearl.
old man who's just been robbed, and you've got two swords out, and Big Tom is at Cord's back, and Cord is like half about ready to reload his left arm, but he's still smiling at you. He's like, "Yeah, I'm certain we could settle this peaceably."
Great, let's settle this outside. Take it out of this old man's shop.
The old man's like, "Finally!" No! And as he's like gesturing for you to go, you see this giant like brass glove with like little like pistons and stuff all over it,
awesome.
and it's like. Zzz, zzz, zzz.
It's like a cattle prod.
And who's got that?
The little old man who
Oh,
runs
okay,
the shop,
right,
he was
yeah.
like attaching this
Yeah.
thing to his arm, and he's like, "Get out." So yeah, you all leave.
Before I leave, I toss him the small. What's the smallest denomination coin out of these?
Copper.
Bronze.
Which is which one?
Copper.
So the less
The
gold
tiny one.
but the not
The
silver
copper
one.
collar coded
one?
one.
This one.
Oh, that one.
The one that is bronzy coppery.
I toss him one of these and I say, sorry about the mess.
No
Flip it
ticket.
to him.
So that old man just got robbed blind. But yeah, so do you all reconvene? What is the plan?
I'm at the meeting place, wherever that was.
he punted me out of the freaking shop.
You blew the cover.
Yeah, you dick. You weren't a part of our.
I didn't know they were trying to get. I'm just trying to get this.
I know. You played well. You played your character, which is what made it fun. So you're outside. Cord and Big Tom walk with you because they also don't want to get zapped, but they're just kind of like, still smiling. They're like, we're gonna get out of this. He catches up to you, Tanok. Cord does, with you, I'm assuming, very close at his side. Tanok, Mr. Quaddle there.
Yup.
Could you please explain to my friend here what exactly our arrangement is? You understand, I have to complete this contract, and I'd be happy to discuss terms with you.
What does he
Otherwise,
want? What does he want?
Apparently he wants me. I'm a wanted man. I stole something from somebody. Surprise, surprise.
Oh. What is your name?
Yeah, what did I steal anyway?
Bubo. Mr. Bubo.
Call him boobs.
Uh, we have something we must complete.
That's what I was gonna do.
It
too,
is
as
very
soon as I
important. You can do whatever you want with him afterwards.
That wasn't entirely our agreement. Well,
I don't have anything to do.
I'm not here.
I'm leaving you alone once this is over.
Oh, really?
I don't have to defend you, Rob. You know.
You were helping me so I could help you.
What am I helping you at?
You're helping me get the rest of the gems in the
Yeah,
town
that's what I'm doing.
so we can deliver them to
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah,
so
and
then
that's-
I can help you take down the big, scary hooded people. Right?
That's right.
For the first time, you actually see fear on Cord Elkis's face. Like he is legitimately concerned that you are going to leave him to burn. He's like sweating.
Where are we?
Well, you
Well,
are
we're
wherever you ran. They're just outside the shop.
We're at the front of the shop. You're at the back. Of
So, Mr. Bubo,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna need you to back off.
Thank you.
Well, you see, I have a contract from Mr. Cord, and I do need to take him back to my goblin.
Well,
Friend,
then you're gonna
Mr.
have
Gabber.
to. Then you're gonna have to go through me,
No,
To get
thank
there.
you. I'll get
and
it.
you're also gonna have to go through my murdery friend Demas.
Who's not here?
I know.
You can catch up anytime you want.
I'm gonna call you.
No, I wanna.
Okay. Just letting you know.
I thought they were coming to meet me.
We don't know. We might.
Usually, if you go do a job, there's a meeting place, and that's what you're supposed to.
Yeah, but we.
Just
Did we-
where was your meeting place? We can all convene there for it.
The tavern.
be
The
so-
tavern.
The tavern meeting.
Always
Okay.
the tavern.
The
All right, to the
tattered
tavern.
sales.
Tattered sale. All right, so you all go to the tattered sale. Cord invites everyone into his room, including you, just because he just wants the full. Just wants everybody there, not killing each other, trying to understand. He says, "Well, that's one."
Do I know Court at this point?
You might have heard of him because you
Okay.
were also in the kind of like criminal circuit, and he goes from town to town and he robs from everybody. But he also he takes out larger contracts. He usually works for like nobles and kings and queens, or underworld large contacts like mob bosses, that sort of thing. Like those are because he's worked his way up in the underworld, and so he's respected and almost even respected from people who aren't in the criminal element because he is so good and he is so efficient.
Okay,
He
so
only-
his name has notoriety.
yeah. People know Cord. They don't always know who's running with him, but they always know him.
Okay.
This is he is kind of relieved. He's looking at you out of the corner of his eye. Big Tom puts his little blade thing back on his belt.
Yeah, I sheathe my swords by now.
Yeah.
We're at a tavern, you said?
Yes, you're at the,
The
Tattered
Tattered
Sale,
Sales.
which is like the biggest. It's the first inn that welcomes you when you come on off the ships at the docks.
Thank you for the sub.
Thank you for the
Yay. He says, "Hello, I can't believe it's been this long, but I'm happy to support this great channel. Love you guys."
Thank
Hashtag
you.
perception for partner.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a little hashtag.
So he
Excellent. All right.
he kicks off his boots. He sits down and he kind of extends his hand. May I?
I'll take it out. I'll look at it. I'll flip it around. $40 re-rolls for us.
No! Yay!
Oh, no, Vance.
So you guys are up to 7?
7.
I have 1.
6.
So did you use them all up?
Because we had 2, and now we got 4 more.
Okay.
So we should be at 6.
Works for me.
Boom.
I'm being honest.
No, that's fine. I think I just miscounted somewhere. I gave you an extra one that you didn't have.
Thanks. And I flip it in my hand so I can look at it. And then I flip it to him.
Catches it. Well, this one's actually pretty. Most of them don't look like much, or they're little, brooches and things. Again, sorry.
I want that one when we get it back.
I'm not sure that these are going to be in any sort of
Just
condition to. Oh, well,
If we get it back, I want
if we
that
get
one.
it back,
It's cute.
it's yours.
Mr. Cord, what are the importance of these gems? Because you see, I have a contract, this limited engagement. I've got to get you back. I've got business to do here.
Well,
And why are these gems so important to you?
they're not important to me. The contract is important to me. You see, I had a woman working for me. Her name's Lemon Shift. She's dead now.
Lemon shit.
She broke her contract and started spilling secrets like that, and then she burst into flame. He pulls out a black coin from his pocket.
I thought you couldn't explain it.
Huh?
No, you can explain it.
You can explain it?
She was going to name a name or something like that. She was going to go further than that. So he's been watching his team as they've there were more. Yeah. So he's kind of he's been kind of testing the water, seeing what people could get away with, seeing what people couldn't. So he's right there. He's figured it out. So he holds up the coin and he's basically, if I break my contract, this will burn me alive. So I just can't do that. And now I understand. I don't know what they want with them, but they definitely want all of them.
There's 2 more left now.
2 more. Yes, sir. Now I gotta wait for them to tell me where the next one is.
I'm sitting with my little bag of fish eggs.
They are salty and delicious.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of have a big gulp, and then I'm going to wave down a barmaid and get a pint for this pint.
You're the same size.
So you flag a hand outside
Yeah.
of his room, and someone sees it, and they bring up a.
Somebody want to
to
explain to me what the little gnome's still doing here?
She's funny.
I thought she was with you.
No.
I thought she was just funny.
She offered me a job, and now she can't pay for it.
We got you the gem.
You did nothing for the gem.
I
got the gem.
saw it,
He saw it,
and then I saw it.
and then I got
First
it.
the worst, second the best. I dibsed it. Boom.
No, that's not how this works.
Them's the rules of the streets, sister.
No. my
Just gonna keep nursing this thing.
my Leonardo growls at her.
Wait, that's your beast thingy, right?
Yeah, Leonardo.
badger.
He's my
I
lion
got one of my little
badger.
fish eggs, and I
He's cute.
toss it into her mouth.
And then I
Hers?
catch it.
Hers, yeah.
Mine.
Gross.
Yes. Yeah.
And then I catch it, and I'm like, "Ow." and I.
Salty and delicious.
Oh, I was hoping for a different reaction. I'll take that.
Salty and delicious.
Keep eating.
And then I look at you and I was like, all right, so does that mean we got a deal?
We don't have a deal anymore.
Cord's face goes blank. His eyes go white, and he slams against the bed.
Oh, he's finding out where the next one
Wait,
is.
is he dead?
No, he just starts like twitching.
He's finding out where the next one is.
Yeah, he's being communicated with. You can piece
I've
together.
jumped up on the table with the sword drawn, just ready to fight.
He's like,
And-
ah!
I'm getting ready to heal him if I need to.
Sure. And then he's like, well, let's get going.
Where are we going?
Whoop, whoop.
Explain yourself, sir. What was that?
Well, I saw what looked like a giant pile of stuff. Somewhere in said pile of stuff is another little green butter.
Well, it's obviously here.
Butter.
Something just happened in my head. It's real painful.
Do you have
Now-
a vision?
Ish. It's a bit of more like they sent me a message, but they're not very kind about it. They're might be aggressive.
So he describes a little bit further what he saw, and it is an abandoned butcher shop. With there's like chains and hooks and all that kind of stuff in there, but it looks like there's mostly young people inside with really tattered clothes, and they're just kind of like hanging out, rummaging through stuff. Yeah, they got like bags that clearly don't belong to them. They've got clothes that are too rich for them folded up.
Nothing, sorry. Go ahead. She said it's full of chains and hooks. I thought you were talking about people, and I couldn't figure out what chains and hooks were. I thought it was some kind of derogatory, some awful name you were using for people. I was like, what are
The darn chains and hooks.
It's an abandoned meat factory.
some racial slur?
Nope. Chains and hooks.
Literal.
I figured it out later.
Then he laughed.
Yeah. So, cool. So that's about all he knows. He doesn't know Raufel as well as, like, say, you do. Actually, you would know it the best out of anybody present.
Do I know where this is?
He describes it to you in detail. Make a history check.
20.
Yeah.
Natural.
So you recognize this as
22.
as the home of, or the headquarters of the Hooks, which are one of the three major gangs that are taking over the central city of Raufel.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the gangs.
And they are based in an
Goals,
area.
the hooks, and the runoffs.
Yes.
What are the names?
The goals, the hooks, and the runoffs.
Goals.
Yeah, like seagulls.
Okay. Oh, goals. Goals.
But you know that. Hey, thank you.
25.
He went to the
20.
dentist today.
Yay, perfect teeth. All 5 of them.
Ooh. Character drop of my choice.
With 5 tiny teeth.
five
Shiny teeth.
5 shiny teeth.
Sorry, hooks.
Hooks, goals, and runoffs.
I know exactly where to put
Like
this
river
person.
runoff
Thank you.
or the people that have runoff.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Not you.
Oh.
The camera next to you.
So you know that that this meat factory used to belong to a guy named Bumber, who's long dead. He was murdered, and the gang moved in.
Perfect.
You know that the gang is run by someone named Lord Buckle. He obviously calls himself Lord Buckle. No one else does. And the place is in an area of the town called the Taper. So the major city, which is where they're all fighting for control, is in the central part. And way off west, like basically where the city narrows out around the bay, it's called the Taper because it is like it's a pinch point, and that's where like the poorest of the poor live, and that's where they always retreat to after they do their day's work. And that is where they are. And the building is now called the Slab. That's what
The
that's what the
Slab.
Hooks call it. Yeah.
Okay. Are we going there now?
That's up to you.
I would like to rest up some.
Sure. And Cord is still majorly sliced from the teeth of that fish person. He's starting to stitch himself together.
So
He's like pouring an alcohol on his own arm, like trying to
Some
sanitize it. And,
whiskeys.
yep.
Do I have any? I have medic stuff with me, don't I?
Sure. I don't know.
Do you?
I thought I did. How do I
Let's
check?
see. I got your sheet. I got all your numbers.
Is it like a spell or is it stuff?
I thought it was stuff or a spell.
Okay.
You have a cure wounds.
Yeah, it's a spell.
Can I offer to do that for another pint?
Yes, you can. Well, I like your spunk, and he buys you 2.
Well, color me charmed. And now we're all right.
All right, so
Pretty good.
roll a. So you touch his arm,
Okay.
and then roll a d8, which is an 8-sided one, and then add 2.
It's 10. It's the pyramid-y looking one. Yep, that one. The one that you just had.
This one.
Nope,
This
that's a 4. Yes.
This is really. Your dice
2 plus 2,
suck.
so it's 4. All right, so
4.
he heals up 4.
Maybe it
So
doesn't.
Do you want different dice?
You've stopped the bleeding. The skin's not entirely back together yet, but you stopped the bleeding, and he's in a considerably less pain. And he continues to kind of self-medicate.
As do I.
Yeah, so you guys are like, boom, you get drunk fast. Like, you are sloshed. And he's just kind of enjoying the show of a little gnome just fucking going around.
You need different ones.
So
Oh my
you
gosh,
all
I
agree
might
that
just
it's
have-
time to rest. And
Sparkly purple
actually,
ones
I
are
don't know,
fun.
like, where are you
What is
sitting
wrong?
now? Because I know you want to take him, like, now. Or have you been convinced by the talking?
Where are we in?
You're in his room, so he
Oh, it's
makes a
like
lot
a
of
private
money.
room?
Yeah, so it's like it's a very large room. So there's like a couple of beds in it, some chairs and stuff. So there's a place for everybody to sit.
Wait,
and
his
be
room
comfy.
in the tavern?
Yeah,
he's got like the timeshare
Is it a
version.
small
of
yeah,
it.
totally. Huh? No, it's big. It's big.
Like
'Cause
large
he-
enough I can.
It was
pull-
enough to hold 4 people. 2 of them.
It's
are
art of
now
animation.
I start jumping on the bed.
It's large
Hold
enough that I
6
can.
people.
Dead. Laughs. He's having a great time. Huh?
Large enough I could pull Tanaka aside and have a conversation between
Oh,
the two of
totally.
us.
Yeah, and Cord and Starheart are having a great time
We're-
together. Yeah, so they're just chatting each other up. Big Tom is just kind of like bummed. He's like, I didn't even get a good slice in. Like he's just he's so sad. He's had this weapon this whole time. He's like, I haven't even got to use this thing in town yet.
Because he's big and
Yeah.
dumb.
So you're just moping by the window. But yeah, so you two go off and have your private conversation.
Tanaka,
Yep.
what do you have to drink?
My ale.
Would you like another?
Sure.
I buy him.
I chug this one because I know the other one's coming.
I buy him another.
It's like seeping out of your cow mouth. It's all like foamy and stuff.
I buy him another. And
Cow mouth.
I put the thing like to my face and I stick my tongue all the way down to the bottom, just lick the inside of it.
It's like me with ice cream.
meanwhile, I give him a look of
Yeah.
approval.
And what do you order? Are you having?
Just the house ale.
All right. Cord actually pays for all of you.
Oh.
He is very happy to A, be alive, and B, not be arrested, and the fact that you all are helping him do this, because he really, really just wants out. So he's being as generous as he can. His purse is looking a little light, but he's paying for everything.
I'd like to point out that I am the reason he's alive and not arrested.
He buys you 3 drinks.
Because I'm sitting in a corner kind of brooding. I'm a little annoyed that he's talking to her because clearly I like him and I want to save his life. So, because he's murderous too, and I enjoy that. So I'm sitting with my feet up.
All right.
And
I'm
just
talking to Bubo. I'm like, so you see, you're either a very bad what are those things called? Those guys called
Bounty
bounty hunter, or a very patient one.
No, I'm a patient one. I like to observe the situations first and look for all
So-
manners of outcomes. The reason I asked you over here, though, is you seem to be the smart fighter in the room.
Yeah.
What are you doing with Cord? What is your end game with this man?
We have a deal. He's gonna help me out with something after I help him out with something. Gotta
don't
help
think
him
Art
find. I told him about
remembers.
finding the gems. And I tell him the whole thing. I tell him the story, the truth.
Sure.
See, he doesn't remember.
Are you actually asking so you know?
Yep.
Okay, I'll tell you.
okay.
Thank you.
But good role play to get there.
I tell him.
Yeah.
Great.
Excellent. Up to
So,
speed.
Lot of knows
I know we need 2
Yeah,
gems
so-
left, but
Cord was Cord was hired by these people in black robes, telepathically even, and the contracts were on these coins, basically saying if you break the contract, you will die. So him and everyone in his crew, and his contract was collect all of the gems in the city, bring them to a specific location. The location changes pretty much nightly to deliver them, and once that's done, and there are 2 left now. He is now he will be released from his contract, but he hates these guys because they're responsible for the deaths of many of his men and women. And he so basically he's saying like, help me finish my job so that I can help you get to these guys because they are causing a lot of trouble in the town.
they want to get
Yeah, they're paying people for like smash and grab, like distractions and all this other kind of stuff as well.
okay.
So he's being paid very well, but he's also being like, listen, I don't even want this money more. He just wants to be done. So that's why they're helping him. And that's why he's intent on being like, hey, look, I'm trying to do a good thing. Huh?
Nothing.
What's that?
Nothing.
Okay.
Shit, I should have been paying attention to what you were saying.
Yeah.
I set it up for you.
What were you even doing? Like literally nothing.
No one was directly talking at me, so it's just.
I just think of a cymbal monkey.
Anywho, so yeah, that's
All
the
right.
key.
All right, Tanok, that sounds like a much more pressing matter than what I have. You see, a noble named El Gabber, close enough to the name, has put a contract out on Cord because Cord stole something of his.
Was it green?
Well, no, but it was a brass lightning rod with a gem inlaid handle. Telling this to Tanok right now.
Well, if I see it.
So this is what I'm really after, and to tell you the truth, it doesn't sound like a very pressing matter compared to what you all have going on. So here's the deal. If you don't mind, I'll stick around with you guys, throw my assistants around, help you find these gems and la-di-da, and then I'll just take Cord at the end of this and get the brass lightning rod that I need to take back to Mr. Gabber.
I appreciate that. If I see it, if I get a chance to get this thing back to you, I'll do that.
Thank you.
So y'all rest up.
Yep.
Oh,
Long rest.
Sorry. No, did you want to do something?
I wanted to talk to Cord,
Okay. You can do that. You guys are chatting. You're having a good time.
bouncing on the bed.
Look at you go.
Ew.
So, can you
Creepy.
tell me more about these gems?
Damn, she's drunk.
No, ma'am, I cannot. I will burst into flame and die.
Pretty please?
No, ma'am. There's not a chance. You see, I told you about my friend Lemon Shift. She's burned alive.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. It happens. Comes with the business. But like I said, once we turn all these suckers in, there's nothing else to worry about. Yeah, the job will be done, and I can move on.
I stopped bouncing a little bit.
Well,
What? I'm gonna kind of just teeter. Wait, does he have it, or do you have it?
she gave it to him.
I gave it to him.
Yeah, she tossed it
So
to him. So he can show it to you.
So,
you want
yeah.
a closer look?
Yes.
There you are.
And I pick it up. Is it heavy?
I mean, yeah, that's the weight of a
Okay.
stone that is about that size.
That size.
Yeah, it's tall. It's smaller in his hands.
For you, it's like
I was
this.
Oh, yeah,
gonna
for you,
say,
it's like-
so that's why I'm like, okay,
It's almost like a
what
Bobo
size
punching
is it?
doll. Like it's fucking, it's huge.
Can you hold it for me?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay. So now I'm gonna just kind of look at it and.
So it's again, it's a female form who's kind of like posed like this,
Okay.
looking up. Her hair encompasses like this, and that's what's making
It's
that kind of
egg.
egg shape. So it's carved out like this. The form is in the front.
What kind of female is it?
Humanoid.
Okay.
With hair.
Can't tell if it's human. Can't tell if it's like an elf or anything because her ears are also covered as the
Okay.
hair comes back.
But it's definitely
Definitely female.
okay,
Um,
or definitely like human or elf.
Yeah, human or elf. It wouldn't be. Yeah, it wouldn't be like a gnome or a halfling. She's very like
Okay.
long-limbed.
Do I recognize this image from anything that I've seen?
Make a religion check.
Well, that's gonna be low.
Oh, 18.
Told you my dice were better.
You
Nice.
do have
So you shoot.
Do you have a religion?
Greyflower.
I wanna see.
You're adopted.
Oh, 19.
Yeah, that's fine. So Greyflower, your adopted Minotaur daddy. He used to tell you stories from anything that he could find. So like, when he would go and rob people, he'd like take books and take food and all that kind of stuff. So if it was a book of interest, he would kind of read it. And so there were books and like scriptures of Sahlen and his children and all that stuff. So you know the stories of the 6 gods, his children. But he also has a second set of children, another set that are heralds or harbingers, and they're known as the Sahlites. And you recognize that this is an image of a Sahlite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks.
Anytime. Don't ask me too many more questions. I'm a little drunk. If I let something slip, I don't want to die tonight.
I know we do.
Yeah, all right. Good night. I know he's got finger guns.
And then I
Because he would have fingers.
You would.
When you're drunk, you always have finger guns.
and then I just kind of teeter over.
Right.
Boom.
Everybody's just kind of sprawled, except for Big Tom, who's just like, stupid, stupid, stupid. He's just pouting.
Is he beating himself up?
He's not punching, it's just like, because he's dangling over himself, so he's just kind of like swaying his arms all sad.
Did you say it was a Salenite?
Weirdo.
Sahlite.
Salenite.
S-H-A-H.
Oh, I did.
So we long resting it up.
Yeah.
Long
Yeah.
rest.
So you can all heal up.
I
Okay.
didn't take any damage.
Yep.
I did.
It is now the next day.
Yawn.
Or actually, is it time for...
Time
Leeway.
for a checkup. Time for a checkup.
No, wrong.
Time for a checkup. Time for a checkup. It's okay to go. Only take a little.
Look and go. Meow. This is what happens when you do shows together for years.
Okay, so it is time for giveaway 1 of 2 for the evening, and we're going to be giving away, for this one, it will be, the winner will get to choose, actually, let's come up with a word first. So,
Change.
chains.
I need to get
So type in the word chains.
Chains.
It's not
Nice.
case sensitive,
These
but
are
it
very,
is plural. Don't
very
forget the S.
inexpensive.
So chains.
And on.
So everyone who enters the word chains into the chat is eligible to win this giveaway. We will be giving away a T-shirt, stickers, and you will get to choose between either a D&D starter set.
We didn't bring it
It's a
today.
starter set which has the Minds of Phandelver. It comes with a set of dice. It gives you everything you need to start a game of D&D. Or if you already play, which is likely with a lot of you, we are also offering, Art's got it, the Ultimate RPG Character Backstory Guide, which has a bunch of exercises and cool like fillables and stuff. I would say make photocopies or just answer them on another piece of paper. But it's really cool and allows you to build all kinds of cool like knowledge about your character. Which
I flipped
allows
through
them-
it. It's pretty cool.
It's super fun, and you can do it by level. So if you want to start with a higher level character, it'll help you with that and all that stuff. And it's a hoot. So you can pick one of those, and we will also be giving away our last cantrip candle for this giveaway. So check out cantripcandles.com. They were kind enough to sponsor these giveaways. They gave us 5 to give to you guys, and we're really
number
happy to
5.
share them.
Yeah.
They're super, super awesome. They smell great. They give great atmosphere to a game. We don't light them here because we don't want to burn the place to the ground.
There's a lot of cardboard. Because we don't have a studio.
And what do we like? We like the
Tavern.
the tavern
Yes.
one.
The Adventurer's Bounty. Those were my 2 favorites.
Adventurer's
smell them.
Bounty was my favorite.
I know,
They're super
right?
fun. They gone now.
Yeah, they go.
Darn.
But yeah,
They
they're
packed
super
up.
cool, and you can actually go online. You can order sampler packs, which are super
I'm gonna do
affordable.
it.
They're sold out right now.
They're sold out right now, but they are restocking
Rude.
quickly. They also have like cool like themed coasters that you can like track your stuff
Yeah,
with.
they currently
Oh, that's
have.
awesome.
Yeah,
they're really great.
Some of the candles they do have. They have Scarborough Fair, Goldwheat Bakery, Den of Thieves. They have a few of those. And then at some point, hopefully, they'll have the sampler pack so that way you can spell them
Yeah.
all.
And the
want
bakery
that.
is legit.
I
They
was
also-
going to say, you said
Yeah.
the bakery was really
It
good.
legit
smells like
smells like
bread.
bread. It's
in
creepy.
the best way. And they also have their larger candles have a metal D20 at the bottom of them. So those are super cool too, because you can burn your way down to something super dope.
Yeah, check them out.
Check them out. And I think that's it for that giveaway.
Yeah.
So I think I've given you all enough time to enter in the word
Chains.
So whenever you're ready, Ryan.
Chains of fools.
Here we go.
Dun, 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 dun,
Lenny!
Lenny!
Hey!
All right, Lenny. So go find us in the Discord or shoot us a whisper. Give us your first, last name. We know that one. Haha. Your address, whether you would prefer the D&D starter set or the
RPG
book, as well as your shirt size and preferred shirt color. We can't promise shirt colors because not all the styles work, but we'll do our best. So let us know your preferred shirt color. And that's it. We'll take care of the rest. So, yay! Congratulations!
Yay!
And if
You did it.
Yeah, stick around. We will be doing another giveaway at the end of the show.
End of the stream.
So stick around, come and play, do some stuff.
She wants to
All
start a set.
She wants to start a set.
And then also the Switch giveaway.
Oh yeah.
We keep forgetting.
Let me do the thing. I'll just switch. There it is. So I just dropped the link into the chat, which we're using Gleam to give away a Nintendo Switch on March 2nd, which is our studio day and the end of this particular batch of the partner push. So we're going to give away a Switch. So enter all the things. There's a bunch of different ways to earn entries. If you have any questions about the privacy thing, that was something that someone brought up some concerns about. All of that information is available in our Discord. Just scroll up, or if you have any questions, just ask me, and I will send that information to you. But as far as I know, they're the safest giveaway company on the internet. So
He did a lot of research.
I did a lot of research. So check it out. Make sure you join our Discord. It's the best way to keep posted on everything that we're doing, all the different kind of shows, like giveaways, news, updates, anything. And it's also the hub of our community. This is where we all hang out and chat and have a good time. And now that we're getting back into the game, I would like to talk about, once again, our awesome incentives. We have $10. You can do a reroll. You can give a reroll to the pool of rerolls for our players.
That's us.
So if they do a poor roll, they can cash in one of those rerolls in order to roll again for any checks. We also have $15 for the DM rerolls, which allow me to make them reroll good rolls or anything.
Boo,
I so
but do
wish.
it.
And we also have $25. You can drop a character, which I still have one with the 5 shiny teeth that I get to pull in.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
So thank you for that. And at $300, if we make it tonight, catastrophe will strike the city of Ralphville.
No. Is it a catastrophe or a catastrophe? You know what? It's in that name.
Tam Tam says fake Danny is good at pointing.
Something good I can do.
Yay! All right, I'm not looking at the chat anymore. We are back. All right, so it is day 2, or actually the next day. What day 2?
I need to change it.
And Art's making noise. Art has a cinnamon bun.
Because we didn't
Cinnamon bun.
buy it or anything.
Diva made those.
Diva made us.
And many, many dollars
Yay!
for.
There's one more.
I'm
want
just
it.
trying to bargain.
Yeah. Oh, and for those of you who've been in the community for a long time, you know that I was pushing an audiobook that I did with my friend Diva. This is that Diva.
that's her.
That's her.
And
She's the one.
can I self
Yeah.
the Switch?
Yeah.
If you whoever gets the Switch, you should download Arena of Valor, because yours truly is a person.
Wait, what? What happened to that? I've been playing that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's free. Of course, I've been playing it.
I'm Roxy and her fire demon Agni.
Cool.
Yeah, so I've got rollerblades, and I just saw she has this really cool skin where she plays the saxophone and she like flirts with this dude. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, I'm legit. I've seen like some cool team comps with her.
That's awesome.
Well, that's cool.
Yay!
Super cool. Also, if you want to like plug, you got a site, website,
I have
socials that you want to plug.
Yeah, plug. Do it.
I'll type it into the
chat.
because I'm old school and I use like the underscores. You know.
Okay. Yeah, just do it. All right. Drop it whatever you like. And Andrew, you know, we've known for a while. Andrew's been on a few times before.
Oh, yes, yes,
Good.
yes, a couple of times doing the things.
God, I'm typing like I'm 90.
We're all 90. It's okay.
All right.
I just
Let's see where we are.
ignore that, everyone. I entered too soon.
I think
Hardliner's got you.
Hardliner is on it.
Yeah.
He got your website in there.
That took him 2 seconds to find your website.
Damn. Who's that?
He's one of our mods, and he's awesome. All of our
You're,
mods are
I
awesome.
like you. You're hard liner. It's hard
He's a
with
good one.
line.
Lines are hard.
Red Rum Queen says former boss Andrew. Andrew gets to be a boss sometimes.
Yay.
It's weird.
And it's scary.
Yeah. It's weird.
Right.
I get to be a boss all the time.
The sun rises.
I'm already out.
Cool. Cord's up too. He's like chewing on tea leaves. He doesn't even bother to drink it.
I'm stirring, and I'm holding my head.
Oh yeah, you'd be hungover as hell. Great. Is everybody else?
I'm like,
Cool. Wait.
Yeah, we're
Wait.
awake.
Oh yeah, you're
Have some
elves. You don't
tea.
even really have to sleep. if you
I'm
want to.
meditate.
The Quai are elves. Dear.
Doing
Cool.
elf
So, how would you like to proceed with the plan to get to the second gem?
let's go.
How far is it?
Let's just murder everybody.
You and this listening thing is great.
That's terrible.
So center of town is where you are. So, like, if this is the main bay, so you guys are staying here. It is all the way down here in a little place called the Taper. So it's like a little triangle, the very last like corner of the city. West.
I just want to know how far away it is.
You gotta phrase questions.
That's what I said.
That's what he said. He said, how far away is it?
Oh, okay.
How far, like distance far?
You said,
Or
where
time.
is it? Oh, it hurt you.
How far is it? Like, is it like
Like
a
it's
mile or like
4 miles or so.
4 miles? Okay, so we
Yeah.
can just walk there.
It's a walk.
It's
Okay.
a couple of clicks.
All right, so we just walk.
So you make it. You pass a market along the way. There's people selling all kinds of wares and food and all
I
that
like
stuff.
eating.
Are you still carrying your trident at this point?
Yeah.
So you got a trident and all your javelins like in the same little like leather.
I have like
whatever.
a big quiver thing, but it's like this big.
It's like a poster tube of weapons.
He just came from the con.
Comic Con or what?
Got the Nerdist sweatshirt on.
A little giant square bag behind me. That's where
Full of weapons.
I will say you have
And
a
all-
square leather packet like Rose.
And all of his weapons have been tagged, so they're safe to go into the convention.
I've kind of like climbed up Cord, and I'm just kind of hunched over on his back.
Sure. He keeps you up there.
Yeah.
He's like, oh,
This dingus
never
would probably
up that."
just pick me.
She's little. She's little for a gnome.
Got it.
She's little.
I'm a little.
Little. How big is my giant owl or my drumroll?
He
Is he big enough to hang out on my shoulder? Or
Too
is he
big
bigger?
for that.
He's bigger than that,
Too
right?
big.
Okay.
If you had like say like an extended shoulder piece or something, which if you so choose you could have, like a big piece of like hardened leather
Yeah.
or like enamel or something,
Yeah.
he could glomp onto that with both
perch on
talons. But yeah, he's probably that wide and about from the floor to here.
Okay.
He's big. He's light because he's
Right,
a bird.
he's a
But
bird.
yeah, he's a big
Okay,
bird.
I'd like to say that I have that, and
Sweet.
he's hanging out for now.
He's doing that.
What's his name?
Drumroll.
Dremroll.
Yeah, I'm not
Drumroll.
pronouncing it right, but I'll get it right eventually. Doomeril. There it is.
Doomeril.
It's new to me.
It's
It's
like
French.
Demerol?
I don't know how to pronounce it. It's French.
I don't speak French. I'm
It's
sorry.
not. I apologize profusely.
DM.
Mitchie said nobody's taken damage yet. Time to donate some DM rolls. I took damage already.
Yeah, but they've just healed up. So if you'd like to throw in more enemies, to
I did
give them
not
some
take any damage.
damage.
I want to like ride this owl.
You are actually small enough. I don't know if you could ride it, but it could definitely pick you up and take you places.
So you better watch out.
She
I don't
could
know
ride
you.
Leonardo if we were friends.
We could be friends.
Yeah, we haven't tried to get to know
Oh shit,
We haven't
Babar's
tried to
still
get to know
alive,
each
isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Babar's with you for
That-
no reason.
For no reason at all.
How alive is he?
Babar, he's fine.
He's fine.
He's healed up.
He's
good.
my friend.
Yeah, because y'all protected him. He's fine.
Is he though?
Yeah,
Just
because
kidding.
he's
He just wants cord.
yeah, but now
Everybody
we're
wants
buddies
Cord
because
dead.
I don't want Cord dead.
Yeah.
She doesn't want Cord dead.
Because Barbar
Oh, you guys meant
was a
right.
friend.
So I would say you and Babar are like kind of like having the same sort of just like we'll hang back, we'll take our turn. Mm-hmm. So
Oh wait.
it's kind of like between the two of you, who's just gonna get to him first.
You go. Okay.
Uh,
I'll wait.
Do I? Wait, are you guys literally?
no, they're just
Okay.
they're sharing a moment and a feeling. I think more
Gotcha.
than anything, like they're aware. Of
Moment
Yeah,
and a
they have the same problems.
feeling.
They're like, yeah, this is big, this is bigger than us. But once they're done, I swear. Cool. So you guys continue
As
down.
Bob is my
So you guys want
witness.
to stop at the market, do anything there?
Oh, the market.
Yes.
Okay.
I would like a remedy for my hangover. Wait, can I heal myself? Can I cure myself of my
Cure your
headache?
hangover?
Can I cure my? I'm a cleric.
That's what they do.
I'll let you try. Why not?
Okay.
This isn't even gonna be a real roll. Let's just do a d6. 1 to 3s, it doesn't work. 4 to 6, it works.
This is a. Am I correct on the number of the? This,
Q.
This is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay.
Q.
5.
Huh?
5.
All right, your hangover is gone.
Nice.
I called on the power of me. Okay.
Sweet.
I'm like, all right,
Feeling good.
feeling good.
Cord is also feeling very good. He's like going around the shops. He's like kind of jingling his coins a little
Jingle,
bit.
jingle,
He's a
jingle.
little low.
Am I still on board?
Huh?
Like,
That's up to you
piggybacked.
if you are. He
Yup.
doesn't mind you there, so he's fine. So were you guys stopping to shop or no?
I
Yeah.
got nothing.
What kind
Okay.
of stuff's available around here?
Really all kinds. Ralphville is a city of trade. So this market, because you guys are cutting through the center of town to get down to the taper. So there's food, there are weapons, clothes, you see armor for sale, you see like a little peddler like selling, you can see like smokes and incense, you're assuming something mystical, magical. Just about anything. If you're looking for something in particular, you'll probably find something like it. It's like Portobello Road.
Okay.
Portobello Road.
Thank you.
Portobello Road.
I'd like to stop by the food vendor
Bedknobs
and
and
buy some
broomsticks.
food stuff.
Oh, that movie that I keep refusing to watch.
Great film.
What do elves normally eat?
You
Fake Disney movie.
Lambus bread.
Lembus. He yells at me I call it llama's bread. And
Llama
he yells
bread.
at me. It's
Llama
llama
bread. Give me
bread.
some llama bread.
Llama bread.
What sorts of things? Am I able to pick up something that I would
Lembus.
find back home?
Absolutely. Yeah, there
Okay.
are other Kwai who now live in the city.
Throw money at him.
Health potions. I would like to buy some health potions.
Those you wouldn't find on the street. You'd have to find an apothecary.
Portobello Road.
They're a little bit more careful with their wares because they're aware of how much they help people. They're more valuable than like this is like street side shit versus. Is that?
Can I try to just thieve around a little bit? Pickpocket.
thief around.
Sure. We'll get to your pickpocketing once
Okay.
he does his
Yeah, let me
his
finish.
business. Yeah.
Please, please.
Yeah, what food things do I need to be picking up?
So I mean, you eat. Your diet is similar to humans, but you would eat, fresher, better versions of things. So you're more about like cuisine or really fresh fruit or like really like fresh meat or whatever. So you're an omnivore. You eat regular food, breads, what have you. So yeah, you find a stall with another Kwai, and he's actually a Kwai-leer like you. He's got a small bird. It is a flightless bird. It is a little like puff. It's like a puff with like a dodo beak.
Cute.
So he looks
So
kind of like a baby penguin, but like with a stupid
Yeah.
mouth.
I wish to hold it.
He's like,
That's
so it's like
so
he
good.
keeps giving it like little like hazelnuts and stuff to crack through, and so it's just like just breaking them against the table and stuff. He's like scratching its head.
Like, hey,
Yeah.
I love Hey Hey.
so do I.
Hey Hey's so
It's not that stupid.
Right.
He's
Neither
stupid
is
looking.
Hey
It's a
Hey.
smart bird.
So I'll get some fruits.
Hey, Hey's
like
adorable.
assorted bag of fresh fruit, I guess,
Sure.
and then some meat as well. Which would that double as like food for my pet, my
Sure.
familiar?
Yeah, he prefers to hunt, but he'll take a free meal, so it's not a big deal.
And then some fresh meats. How much does all that cost? I don't even know.
It'd be like 2
$75.
silver and a copper.
Okay. And then there's some weapons around here, huh?
Yeah.
Some weapon stuffs. Okay. I'd like to approach that stall next. Is there anything for ranged weapons for longbow? Any sort of
Shopping's boring.
some arrows, like Or
Yep.
is it just like standard equipment? Nothing
Standard
specialized?
equipment, nothing that you don't already have.
Okay.
So the
yeah,
weapons
then I'm
aren't
good. Then I'm
that
good. I still
spectacular.
have stuff.
Okay.
So I'm
So
good.
you're gonna try and burgle or
Yep.
steal from people.
Yep.
Okay. Specifically from whom? All of them. What do you want?
Well, because what I really need is I need a cell sword.
Right. So you're going for
So
coffers.
I'm
you're
really
going for money.
this money.
Yeah. Okay.
Because this punk, maybe I'll just hire Cord, because he's
Twin Dem says, shopping's boring.
Okay. Well, we'll do it again. Thanks for the note.
Necessary. I need stuff.
Necessary.
I'm about to burgle.
Yes.
It's about to get exciting, okay? The shopping's gonna get exciting. Let her be exciting.
Have you been to a Black Friday? Exciting shopping. I'm trying to excite
So
shopping.
you see another Kwai. And
I
this
do.
one, yes. So
Okay.
it's another elf person, and they have like all kinds of very elegant plants and a bunch of it looks like rare
that we're in the
rare
forest.
items. So they're probably the richest
plains
person
now.
on this turf.
Okay.
So if you're going to pickpocket somebody, that would be your one chance, probably before drawing the eye of any guards, because the white sails are patrolling the area.
Okay.
Did we see Connie anywhere?
No, she is up in the building. She's the person now calling the shots, which is the only reason she's not down on the street with you.
Question with the white sails. They are like police?
They are, yeah, they are town guard, and they function very similarly to police. Yeah, so like
Okay.
they have essentially Leia was a detective, and now she is captain.
So the people that I don't remember the name of the organization of the bandits, but they wouldn't
Black cloaks.
be friends with these guys. They would, okay, just other gangs.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for it.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
I don't know where this keeps resizing.
He's currently helping a dwarf man
17.
with some stuff. He's like selling him a plant. 17.
17.
Yeah. You get
Do
behind
I
her.
make fun noises?
18.
Yeah.
Plus
Works.
Ah,
So you are managed. There's lots of little bags there, and you manage to like cut one purse and go.
Okay.
Before you get caught. So you keep it from jingling and making any noise. You're just like, and you're gone. So you rejoin the group, and that's all you feel you safely have time for.
Sure.
Because yeah, you'll draw attention.
I'm
later.
good for that.
Okay.
Could I have seen her do that?
Huh?
Could I have seen her do that?
Perception check.
17 plus 2.
Yep. You totally saw it.
Right. Steal
Did
from
I
another,
see he saw?
Oh, he's talking to you.
Steal from another Kwai, do you?
Ah. Good job.
Is there something you need, little one?
These are really
I-
pretty.
I don't want to have to like tell the whole story. And so I'm trying to think what I want to. I need a cell sword.
For what?
Do this.
God damn it! You're so nosy. You elves are nosy.
Well, if you're going to run with this group, I'd like to know what you're up to.
I'm trying to find the people who killed my parents,
Excellent.
and I don't know if you've seen
Beauty
me,
is in the eye of the beholder.
but I'm not all that big.
There's some shenanigans going
Always,
over here.
always. Just ignore it. Excellent.
I don't know if anybody got the Twilight
got
Zone.
No, I didn't hear it. I take pity on the little one, and I took a moment to teach her how she could have done it better, since I'm a stealthy bounty
Awesome.
hunter, that sort of person.
Awesome.
It's just so.
So I was like,
A point of
you,
inspiration, sir.
you could have.
So accurate.
I teach her that she could have taken 2 bags instead of 1, and that's how I show. It's like, this is a better way to have done that,
Dude,
and so forth.
Thank you, Biscuit, for the subscription.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the sub.
We don't see it on that screen. This screen we see it on.
You're small and adorable. You could be useful at some point.
are you my friend now?
Yes, unfortunately.
Yay. All right, you two, you doing any of the things?
Nah,
Nope.
I got nothing.
No.
I got potions, but I was told I couldn't get any here, so.
All right, so you continue down. You make it to the tapers with no real issue. Some white sails look at you a little bit sideways because your group makeup is super weird. Because there's still like a freaking mer person, like feet slapping on the ground behind everybody.
Sorry, one more thing. I would like to try to pet your bird.
He is not in control of his bird, so I'm going to roll for the
Can I
bird.
try to pet the? I would like to just kind of like you know the moment when Toothless and Hiccup have the moment.
This.
This.
Well, it's
Yeah.
my bird, so I don't know if you're gonna have a moment.
I would like to try to have this moment.
Make an animal handling check.
My favorite check.
I want to see if I have any. Oh, I have 17.
It allows you to touch him.
Does it
But with
coo?
It does. He does not.
But with some serious side eye.
Yeah, he's just like
shade.
his neck feathers like,
He's like, what the hell is going on?
and they like slowly go back down,
Can
and
I
he like
just
leans
give
away.
him- I can't give him like a little scritch under the neck.
He just goes. He
He's
just
begging
goes,
for punishment. One
he
more
just
roll.
goes around the back of me to the other side of the
Okay.
shoulder.
I'm gonna find. What do they eat? I want to know what they eat.
Meat.
They eat meat.
Animals,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll find that bird some flesh later.
It can
Okay,
help.
I'm done.
Anyway.
All right, so you guys make it. You find the slab with no real problem. Or you see it in the distance.
Yeah, because now we got to reconvene and make a plan.
Yeah, you're down the street. You can even see some members of the hooks on
Kicking it.
on benches, like in windows, kind of keeping an eye on things. The hooks are easily spotted because they
they all
have
have-
pierced. They've pierced their lips with fish hooks.
Ew! That's unsanitary.
Well, some of them, you look at some of them, and they are like sterling silver, like fish hook jewelry, but the initiates are there. That's how they get their piercing. It's like that's their initiation is a fish hook.
Are
through
they
the lip.
worth anything?
The sterling silver ones?
Yeah.
They'd be worth.
Are they barbed?
The real ones are.
Okay, so then when they're gonna get their real ones, do they?
They pull it through.
Oh, so there's not an eyelet on it?
There is. It's just painful as fuck.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
gonna ask, do they snip it or do they crimp the things and go backwards? Or, okay, I was
It's
just
all right of initiation.
I was
so-
just quite curious.
Yeah. I know.
Just quite. Many a story. Many a story.
I
When your father gets lots of fish hooks stuck in him, you learn how to take them out.
I am going to just kind of like
I love my daddy.
nuzzle up to my new friend Bubo here
bring him
and
one.
just let him
This is
know
my dad.
I'm a vegetarian.
Oh.
Great.
But
That's good to know.
I look uncomfortable. And I
Are
give
you-
you these big
Are you
eyes.
ashamed of it?
Sorry.
We're in a meat locker.
You're not inside.
No, we're not
yet.
inside
You're
at
way down the
all.
street.
Yet. We're outside.
You're,
We're in
you
the
were,
street.
Yeah, you're in
down the street.
Hook's territory. You're heading toward
I
the
thought
slab.
we were in this. I thought
No,
we
you're
were
in
in the butcher
you're,
shop.
You're in the taper. You're going to the butcher shop.
yet.
The butcher shop is ahead of you. There's
have to
there's
make
a
a
whole
plan.
stretch of street.
Well, I guess I'm still a vegetarian, but the point's not really as important now.
What type of area is this? Like,
Run down,
Slums.
Yeah,
ramshackle.
So this is like the ghettos?
yes. What type of terrain and that
In the
sort of thing, though? Like, where are we?
It is a mix of
In
weakly paved road, like cobblestone and like mortar, but also like you can see underneath it where the original wooden like streets were. It's weak, and like the wood on all the buildings is rotted and splintered. The buildings are barely buildings.
Do people have pet termites?
Yes.
Probably not on purpose, but yeah.
Just wondering.
But like you can see like people like making cook fires in the middle of the street. There's nobody watching this area. White sails don't even bother with it. They've just washed their hands of it. It's like a no man's land, and that's why it's a good gang hovel. Because the other gangs are like in other points of the city. This is just theirs.
The hooks.
Do I know any gangs in the area?
No, you're
Okay.
you're new to the city, so you
Okay.
don't know the ins and outs of city functioning. You would know. You obviously recognize the hooks. You've been in town before. You're aware of them. You've probably
Yeah.
never seen them up close before. You do your research, so you would know.
Yeah.
You'd be like, these must be the hooks. But again, you've never laid eyes on them before.
Am I able to scout ahead and know what we're walking into?
Sure. You'd have to make a stealth check because, like I said, there's people kind of like keeping an eye on the street with their little hooks in their mouths.
I'm gonna rip one of those out so hard. At least one.
Yeah. Okay, so stealth is 12, 14, 16.
Yeah. So you basically you eyeball all the windows, you see who's looking where, and you're able to just kind of duck out of line of sight. So this main street leads straight toward the slab, which is facing you, and all the other buildings are this way, facing out that. So you've gone behind these buildings now, and you're kind of slinking around. So you make it up ahead. You see that it doesn't appear that anyone is guarding the door of the slab. I think it's just one of those wisdom things where people just know not to go in there. But yeah, so the door isn't watched, but the streets are watched.
Is there only one entrance?
Yeah, there's just one big door in the front.
So this place isn't like a commercial place like we would walk in normally. It's just
No,
like,
it used to be. It used to be like a big, like, yeah. You can even see like where the pens used to be, where they used to keep some of the cattle and stuff, but those are all empty. Like there's no longer
okay.
anything. Yeah.
So, Smiley Man, what is our plan? That
Well,
rhymed.
normally I'd say we just go in, get the thing, and get out. But
I
in
don't
this case, I
recommend
don't feel like
that.
dying today.
Correct.
We got to be a little bit smarter about it, or at least we got to navigate around.
Have you come back at this point? All
Yeah,
right.
I'll come back and report to them what I've seen and,
Okay.
and what the setup is.
Well, it looks like if we go around back like our pointy ear fella did, no offense.
Yeah, none taken.
And, you know, if we follow him, maybe if we find a way to get around back without alerting anybody to our presence, might be able to slip through. But I don't know who's inside. I've never dealt with the hooks before. They're basically angry children, and I like dealing with adults.
I agree. Let's go around back. Let's do that. I start walking.
Sure.
I walk, but sneakily.
Sure. Fucking Babar makes.
Leave him here.
Good Lord.
Do you want to leave him there?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so you can talk to him.
Stay here, bitch.
Manisa want revenge.
On who?
He points to Cord.
He know.
Hey,
I grab Babar. You come with me.
so gross.
I take him with me.
So
I take him ahead of the
slicky.
group.
Okay.
In front of the group.
Flippy flop, keep him quiet.
Yeah, he's making a lot of noise. Nobody hears him.
They're not wrong. I just want to point out, Sylvia, I do not drink coffee or soda. Sorry. So I just am tired all the time. Okay. So, yeah, is his slippery, nasty feet still making noise?
It's making noise, but nobody notices. People just think it's like there's lots of just trash in the street, so they probably think it's just
It's
a
trash.
wet something flopping down the road,
Perfect.
like an algae tumbleweed or something. Like just,
It's a plastic bag that just
Yeah.
floats in the wind.
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Me and Babar at the front of the group.
yeah.
You're welcome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
okay.
So
And I follow, I'm right behind them as well, showing
So-
them my path that I took.
sure. So you make it past all these buildings, and all of them used to be businesses, and now they're just kind of hovels for people and hooks. So it's kind you can hear baby cries in some of them.
Do I know any of the hooks?
You probably wouldn't. You run a pretty respectable business, and
Yeah,
they
I
couldn't
do.
afford you. So
Of course.
they let their vermin stay with them, or they eat them themselves.
That's fine.
But they so you and Babar see the slab. So it's a short entrance. There's kind of like a short little like doorway entrance, which would have been the counter space. You can tell that from just the architecture. Like this is the business center, and the entire back room is storage and cleaning and all that kind of stuff, like a larger butcher operation would be. And there are doors to the back. So from the street, it looked like there's just the one, but now that you're off to the side, you can see one door is in the side here, the right side of the building.
So there is a back entrance.
There is a back entrance.
You said one front entrance.
Well, that you can see at the time. Now you're elsewhere. You have a new perspective.
I go up to that entrance and I check to see if I can open the door.
Your hand kind of pushes in, it indents in the wood because the
Oh,
wood is so
jeez.
soft first, and then
Gross.
it creaks on the hinges, and like all that kind of just
Yeah.
kind of
Gunk.
gunk and stuff slides off.
I peek.
It is dark. The sun is out, but the way that the sun is hitting it, you're in the shadowed side of the building, and it's so bright out that the adjustment, your eyes have not adjusted yet. So you can't necessarily see.
There's a back entrance, though.
That's
Yes,
where he is.
that's where they're at. So they're on the side doors.
Yeah.
So you see them going to the, so if this is the front door, they're right here.
Could I run up and say, "Allow me," and I peek my head in?
Sure.
And I have dark vision,
Dark
which
vision.
might help a little bit more, right?
Yeah, yeah. So you see, this is a side. This is behind where that first room would be. The reception area would be. This is the beginning of the locker section of the building. So what you see is chains occupied by corpses of human beings. Young, old, all races. There's dwarves, gnomes, halflings.
Oh, I also
everybody's
have dark
hanging
vision.
up there. Oh, well, in that case,
How do
you see the same thing.
Under features and traits.
So you can tell that the hooks are using this place as a place
I also
of,
have dark vision.
Oh, what?
like of torture, execution, ways to take care of their problems. That is the major use for this building. And in this room, this is there's another wall with another door way across. But you would have to navigate through the swinging chains of bodies. To
Are
get
there any enemies that can be seen?
Make a perception check.
How low are the bodies hanging? You said you have to navigate.
Yeah, so the chains are coming all the way from the ceiling, and the heads are just right above the ground. By
How many
about a foot.
rerolls do we have?
So
6.
6.
How-
I'm gonna use one.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember how tall I said I was.
Inches?
I got
Yeah.
8.
I wrote it.
You guys down to 4 or 5?
5.
5.
I got 8 on that perception check for enemies in the immediate vicinity.
Okay.
8
I'm-
on this roll too? That was the reroll?
Uh-huh.
Great. You don't see this coming.
Oh,
You hear, "Ain't nobody getting in the slab!"
I hate that voice.
And you should.
I do.
You feel
I make judgment calls real fast.
you feel something very sharp and very cold and very metal hooking through your whatever that is. Hey, anatomy.
Elbow
Arm.
joint.
Shoulder.
Shoulder.
Arm place.
Yeah, to the shoulder. So it just
Rotator cuff.
Oh, that might be
Yeah, there
it.
you go.
Yeah, it
So it
sneaks up
reaches
on me.
underneath. Huh?
That sneaks up on me.
Yeah, he's behind you.
Sure does.
Okay.
He's hiding next to the door.
Yeah. So he's alongside, and so he just hooks and pulls,
Ah, that hurts me.
and you take 6 damage.
Great.
Only?
Well, yeah, it could have been a
know.
lot more.
So we think the gem is in here, right? Or
Yes,
it isn't.
It
Okay.
is. So currently, you're in the doorway. He's actually like in the door.
Yep.
Babar is next to you, so you both are very, very close. Where are you?
I would like to just kind of dart through their legs and see if I can kind of crawl through to this door that you said there was a door that we saw that you would have to
Yeah,
navigate through.
Other side of the
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, you can try. You will trigger an attack of opportunity because as you pass through, the guy's other hand is also occupied with a weapon. So he's going to try. He's going to swing at you. As you
Okay.
run
Yeah, I
past,
was hoping
basically.
I could just kind of like dive through and try to see if I could pick that lock or anything while this is happening.
Yeah. Well, if you get past him, you'll be able to because right
Okay.
now he's currently
So you
physically
want me
attached to him.
So I roll.
I roll.
You roll.
So I'm rolling an attack on you.
Roll good for me.
Well, I rolled poorly for me, which is good for you. So
Good, we're good.
he sees you just skitter past, and he does one big swing with another meat hook and just misses you. You feel like a little tearing like your shirt.
And it's just the one.
Just the one that you can see. Yeah.
one guy.
One guy.
Okay.
Can I roll perception to see if there's any more?
Yeah.
Can I also take that opportunity to draw my sword and hack at the hand that
I'm gonna
reached
reroll.
out with the hook to grab me?
4.
Yes. We'll say that happens simultaneously, but we'll jump back to you in a second. What was that?
He rerolled.
9.
9?
Yeah. Should I reroll
You
again?
can't see anything. The problem is the bodies, there are so many of them in here. Someone could easily just be standing behind one and hide. And there's also like little tables and stuff where people would be doing meat cleaning and that sort of thing.
Have I gotten to the door?
You're halfway there. It's a big building. So it'll take, after his attack, you'll have made it.
Okay.
And then what do you?
I'm in the back of the pack. I'm just
Oh,
standing.
you're just like, all right, I'll wait.
I'm like, whatever.
I'm gonna attack after him.
Okay. So you'll get an attack, and then we'll roll initiative just so I can keep track of things.
Okay.
Aww.
When we roll initiative, that's when we
Ooh, I
find out
love
if there's more
that music.
enemies.
I love the music.
That's when I'll know. I don't have to tell you till they do something.
Can you tell us, please?
Please. Someone got a text message. Everybody
Oh.
check your phone.
Oh, waiting for his
Everybody
attack.
check your phone.
Okay,
We're in the middle of
All right,
playing
so-
Sahlen's Legacy.
Need me to do some rolls, eh?
This is art.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
So roll your attack.
You should be watching. Go check
Great.
us out. Bye.
That starts with the 20, right?
Mhm.
Got 12 plus 4.
16.
Mm-hmm.
That
I
will
think
hit.
that's it.
That'll hit.
Yeah. Sorry, trying to see if I have any.
Oh, someone wanted to know, is this the 5 teeth character drop?
Finally.
Yeah, it is. It is the character drop for the shiny teeth. Or 5 shiny teeth.
Okay. Yep. Damage is 6. 6 plus 2. 8.
8. Cool. All right. You're attacking with your sword?
Yeah, with my short sword.
Short sword. Cool. So he's got the hook in you. You get his arm, and that's enough for him to pull back and pull out. So it stings again on the way out, but it doesn't cause any more damage. More of a relief.
Oh, dunk.
Awesome!
Doc, you just won a catastrophe?
Yes!
You wanna murder us?
What's wrong with you? But I love you. But what's wrong with you?
Thank you, Donk.
Doc, you crazy.
Wait, no, we're good, because it's a catastrophe.
I know all the cats are gonna rain down from the sky.
And then I'm going to love them all.
Yeah.
And you're going to catch them all.
Belay
yes.
the initiative roll. Shit's about to go down.
Shit.
So the first
Wait,
thing
where
that happens.
am I?
Where
Oh
are
my
you?
God.
Have I gotten to the store yet?
You are at the door.
I'm at the door.
And currently, you hear, you got that sound handy that you were playing before, the Bernie.
Oh, snap.
Bernie.
Yeah, Bernie Sanders. He's running for president. 2020.
So you start hearing what is left of any windows that might still be here rattling. You feel the ground shaking beneath your feet.
I'm outside.
When the wood starts to splinter and fall off of these buildings, a couple of the weaker buildings, you can hear them falling.
We're number 1.
Holy
D&D.
crap, we're number 1 on D&D!
What?
That's because of our catastrophe. You
Catastrophe.
hear something. It's,
Doesn't sound like that.
You hear screams. Hundreds and hundreds of screams. Just like that.
We're stupid.
And these are from miles away. It sounds like the entire city is screaming.
Yes.
You can smell soot on the air.
That's weird. Is there a volcano?
Is there a dragon?
Is it Sahlen? Is it
I'm intelligent. It's like,
Let the man speak.
You feel wind pushing against the building if you're inside of it. If you are outside of it, you are being moved by the wind. You're trying to hold your ground. You start to feel something burning around this general area, around your collarbone.
Okay.
And you hear Cord screaming bloody murder as his jacket begins to smoke.
Oh, it's those things. It's the gems.
And he drops the piece, the sculpture that he has. It shatters to the ground, and it is glowing as bright as you can possibly imagine. It's green, but it is almost white. How bright it is going. And it is. Make a perception check for me, please.
Have a
All
breath.
of us?
Nope, just you.
Just me?
Just
I'm
us
outside.
Because you're outside.
20.
You look up into the sky, and you see a giant ball on fire
The sun.
cascading down. No, not the sun. It has ripped past all of Ralphal, and it has left in its wake ripped buildings. Everything's on fire. You can see death. People are running around on fire.
I enjoy this.
It is bad. And it just it goes over the taper, the area where you are in the city, and it just smashes into the ocean.
Is it a meteorite?
Essentially, yeah. I mean, none of you have ever seen anything like
A
this
falling
before.
star.
You've heard stories, of stars falling, that sort of thing. But in the moment, it's like seeing a tiger in the wild for the first time. Like, you're basically gonna shit your pants. Like, this is.
How do you know?
I do not shit my pants.
You don't. You're a beastmaster. You're fine.
I know.
But the city of Ralphville has a giant rake through it at
That's
this
awesome.
point. It is so the cliffs, the rich people portion where you met Plara Scale,
Blech.
her building
Gone.
gone,
Nice. I'm
and
glad
her
she's
neighbors gone. Your business gone.
dead. No, that's all the animals.
Animals gone.
Yeah, animals are probably dead, if at best escaped.
That's fine. They can escape.
But this area that we're in somehow survived this building.
Barely, because it wasn't a clear shot at this. It was a clear shot over the main city, and it's just going past this part of the town on the side. It
Okay.
went directly over them, and it's kind of like you're just off here. So it's knocked a bunch of shit over, and it's pulled you and shook you up a bit, but that's about it.
Okay.
So at this point, your chest is burning.
In Homeboy's pocket.
Yeah,
Of
he's
sunshine.
fine now, but he's
burning.
freaked the fuck out.
Pocket full of
Cord's
sunshine.
smile is absolutely gone because he thought that it was him somehow
Dying.
breaking his contract.
Yeah.
So he's like heaving breaths in the corner, like holding on to anything that's real because he thought that was the end of his life.
How bright? You said that the stone burst open and there's this white thing that's glowing. How bright is the? Can I see it from where I am?
Oh yeah, it's lighting
Still
up
in
the room.
Do I notice anything?
Your chest is
Okay, burning.
But yeah, I mean, you notice that there is a bright light on the stone is glowing with.
Okay.
It shouldn't be, as far as you know.
Can we? I was thinking that if there was any of the other stones in there, that it might have also burst and be.
Like there's
glowing
another,
too.
because there's another stone
another
there.
one in there. That's why I was thinking
Yes,
it could burst
it's not
and be
in
glowing.
the room that you are in.
Can I?
So you're at the door.
Can I try to just push through the pane and try to just push on the door and see if the door is open?
Sure.
Okay.
The door does open.
The door does open.
Yeah.
Okay, so I stumble into the room
Yep.
in pain.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Here where
room
I'm at
is
now?
illuminated by another pinpoint of green light, not nearly as large or as bright
Is
as.
she where I'm at?
She's no, different door. So you've gone in this door. You're
I
still
went
at that
through.
door.
Oh,
She
maybe-
went across the main room, the whole warehouse. She like
Uh-huh.
dodged past all the bodies and got
Oh,
to
that's right.
the
Okay.
side door. So now you're in
Okay.
a room where you see a giant pile of stuff.
Okay.
From within that pile of stuff, there's another bright pinpoint of light that is glowing, but it is also an occupied room. There are more of the whatchamacallums, the hooks,
The hooks?
are inside. They're also freaking out because they can hear everything that's going on. They haven't gotten a chance to see it yet because this has all happened in a matter of seconds. This world has been flipped.
Oh, what about the guy that was attacking us?
Dead.
Yeah, what's up with the
What's
dude
with the
that
guy?
attacked me?
He's still like he's more trying to get his bearings and trying to fight you right now because you all are kind of in the same sort of like what the hell. So he is mentally out of the fight at this point.
I took
want
off
some goldfish?
running through that room to get to the next door to try to get in,
Might grab some.
Sure,
to go further.
you do it. I'm gonna make a silly roll because I think it's funny. Make a dex roll for me, please.
I'll
Kind of
tell
things you
what
tell
I'll
me
do
I
next.
couldn't say.
Huh?
Nothing.
No, not that kind of silly, but logical silly.
I do have fish.
I love it.
I rolled a 19.
Yes, you did.
All right, cool.
I can see it.
What I wanted to happen was your wide horns to get caught on the chains and you're like tangled up with bodies and stuff.
No.
Didn't happen. So yeah, you're like whoosh, whoosh, and you make it. You're right. Nothing.
The gun.
You're right behind her now. So yeah, you've caught up.
I'll use the distraction of what's going on to grab one of the dead bodies and heave it towards my assailant while chasing after him to follow them into that room.
Okay.
Yeah?
Acrobatics. Why
Okay.
not?
Okay. Okay, acrobatics.
It's in the A.
I got it, I found it! Jesus.
It's before B.
Great. Awesome. I'm going to take a reroll on that.
3 rerolls. No, wait.
Yeah.
No.
Great.
But what did Dunk pay for?
Oh, damn, nice.
The
He paid-
catastrophe.
Oh yeah, Donk. You can use that 110 towards
Towards
11
rerolls.
Skip. Give us more rerolls.
Reroll.
4 characters, 1 reroll, a whole bunch of DM rerolls. if you
No.
so choose.
No.
A whole bunch of.
Now let us
whatever
know,
rerolls.
Dunk, what
Yeah.
you want to know with those 3
Let
rolls.
us know, man.
Nat 20 on that one.
Thank you. Nat 20? Sweet. So you. Yeah, let's do it.
Got
Let's
it.
just fucking do it.
You only have to
I mean,
re-roll
you're not
one.
even gonna roll damage. So there is a body
saying.
that has been drained, dried, and a little bit decayed. This guy was killed and tortured a long time ago, but these little kids, they don't bother to clean up after themselves. So
kids.
you shove this thing, and it's on one of those little like tick, tick, tick,
Yep.
tracks,
Yep.
and just boom. But what you didn't see, and definitely what he did not see, is the hook that that gentleman was hanging on was facing his general direction.
Bifrost
So as
member.
he's got his hooks out, like it just goes and and beds him into the softwood of the wall,
Oh,
and he just is bleeding out.
What did happen? So that was. So there's 11 rerolls?
That was pretty
No, so he gets 5 and we get
That
5
was
because his are
sweet.
more expensive.
Oh, okay.
5 and 5. So that is I now have 6 and y'all have 8. Thank you, Donk.
Donk is
Wonderful.
so even. Like
Redonk.
he
He's
likes
like, Dog,
no, he
I
likes
got a thing.
he likes things to be fair, and I enjoy that.
That's fine. That's nice.
That's fair.
love it.
Yeah.
And then I chase right behind him and
Yes. So
wind up,
now you're all
wind
caught
up in
up.
that room.
Even Babar. Babar.
Freaking bad.
That's like I just
Heads
picture
up.
Zoidberg or something.
Yeah.
like
He's about that stupid. Like he talks tough, but he is an awkward animal person thing.
Yeah.
So y'all make it there, and they're sitting on, not on the pile, but near the pile, still kind of panicking. At this point, the panic has subsided. They've checked their surroundings, like we're okay, good. Time for somebody to die. You see, he's a young man. He's in his very early 20s, if he's not just an older teenager. He's the one who calls himself Lord Buckle, and he is notorious for just stealing shiny things off of people and like attaching them to his person. So he's
Or
got
his buckle.
yeah. Well, so he's got lots of buckles. He's got lots of belt. Like his entire belt is buckles, like all the way
Ew.
around.
That's douchey.
And he's got
shout stupid.
sure.
Okay, great.
So he's got, yeah, so it's like his entire belt is buckles. He's got like earrings like hooked into his shirt. Like he's got everything. So he's
I
just
look at
trying
her and I go, this guy.
the city's burning everyone's down. You're like, this fucker here. This douche.
Look at this shiny guy.
How big is he? Is
Idiot.
he just a human?
He's human. Yeah,
He's like in his 20s.
physically, yeah, he's physically small. He's smaller than, he's the only person not smaller than is you.
I'm still in a lot of pain.
Yeah, the
okay.
thing is like, the things have not stopped
is
glowing.
it just is it burning or is it like physically searing through layers of clothing?
Well, you had it tucked in, so it's currently against your skin.
Okay.
Which is why it's burning.
Okay.
And he's just by himself.
No.
Yeah.
So you see him first. There are 3 other guys with him. And they're all
4 guys
just,
total.
Can I,
Yeah,
can I
4
roll
guys total.
to see if I find the thing that we're looking for?
Yeah. Well, you can see
Isn't
it
it
too.
up-
It's glowing
yeah.
from the pile of
Oh,
stuff.
from the
It's
pile
in the
of stuff.
middle of like, it's like if there was a really shitty dragon with a really shitty like hoard. This is like a little pile of like coins and shit. They don't know how to count or bank or anything. They're just like, throw it all in the pile. Like this is our stuff.
And are they? What are they? Are they onto us? Are they like still reacting to what's going on?
No, now they're aware of you and they're like, all right, the building's not coming down on us, so now we have to defend our shit. So they're paying attention to you guys now. So Buckle, Lord Buckle,
Buckle.
he kind of like reaches behind his shoulders and he pulls out 2 big old meat hooks, and his 3 friends do the same thing. They got a theme going.
Clearly.
So don't knock it. And,
hooks.
and Buckle also has like, he's got like 4 hooks and one of them's gold, the other 3 are silver.
God.
And then
Does he have like triple pop collars too?
it's not like, it's not a pop collar, but it's like it's like a leather, like a vest, but it like goes whoosh, it goes up, so it does like hug the back of his head.
Oh, is it like a Maleficent vest?
Kinda, yeah, something along those lines. The guy looks just terrible.
Douchey.
Super douchey. And his 2 of his friends also have like silver hooks. They're fine. And then there's like one initiate who's still kind of bleeding. So he just got like the fresh fish hook in his face and he's freaking out. Because he's like, he just joined probably today and he was not signed up for this. He's
None of
not
this.
ready. So he's just like, he sees you.
I look
we
at them.
also-
I look at them and I say, "We're here for that." And I point at the glowing thing. There's more of us than there are of you.
Lord Buckle steps in front of the pile, and his two friends step in front of the pile. The third guy just fucks off. He's gone. He's like crying. And he's trying to pull the hook out of his lip. I don't want it.
I don't want any of this.
He runs home. So now
Can we
it
have
is
the theme
Lord
song from
Buckle
Hook?
and two people. So now there are three people to do
Okay.
it.
Can
Can
I
I- Go ahead.
can I walk around to the front of the building? Since I'm in the back. I got blown off to the side.
Yeah.
Wherever. Can I walk around to the front and see if there's anybody in the front still?
Sure. There is not. So you come in the front door. There's nobody there.
Yeah. Is coming in the front door basically coming in behind those three assholes?
Almost.
Okay.
So you come in the front door, and you can kind of see the warehouse section that everybody went into earlier. But then there's a wall and another door here that will go into the room that they're currently in.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you'd like to continue through that way, you would come in on their side, but not behind them. So you
Would
could
I run
surprise
into
them from
that new douchebag?
there. The new
Doing the
douchebag.
runaway.
The one that ran away?
Yeah, he would shoulder past you on the way out.
Perfect. Do I see him doing that? Do I see him trying to take it out?
Uh-huh.
Can I go, oh, you want help with that? And just rip it out?
It like grabs it as
Are you going for like, oh, I'll help you with that, so that he like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So totally, that happens. So
Great.
he's just like, uh-huh.
And I go, okay, bye. I fucking hold it. I keep it as a trophy.
His lip is just like,
Perfect.
just runs like wrists up. Just,
I yell at him. I go, go home to your mom.
he's dead.
Get a job.
Okay.
I mean, you took everything from me.
Don't be a dick. Treat women well.
As you see him run down the taper, you see the impact point in the water, and the tide starts to rise
Perfect.
and come toward the land.
That's
fine.
It's gonna take a couple minutes,
Okay.
but it's scary looking.
Okay.
So you have some time to figure that out. But yeah. So
Now my
you're
goal
going
is to
inside?
sneak in and steal that shit while they're fighting.
Sure, sure.
That's my goal.
The guy said, I took that as a no. So I pull out my trident.
Which weapon?
And I toss it at the main guy.
Okay.
I will have equipped my longbow with arrows ready to go. What's this room?
It's a very small room. It is about the size of this space.
Okay.
The pile is about where I am and about as high as this table.
So
like 3
we're
or 4 feet off.
super close
You're
to
all
them.
super close together.
Then I will take my short
doing
swords out
my
instead
Okay.
of the longbow.
Yeah.
I thought we were in a warehouse. I thought there was
no.
distance.
The big building with the big part of the building with the chains is the
Got
garage
it.
room. It's
Okay,
like
right.
the side room. It's like the business room.
Can those guys also be playing the theme song from Poke?
One more should
Where's the hook?
in there.
I mean, you
Please.
can do one more.
Can they have it? Thank you. That's all I want. Short swords are out and ready to.
Sure. Let's roll initiative. Well, yeah, you'll get first hit.
Yeah,
but let's
well-
roll anyway. No, you want to just roll?
Am I?
I'm trying
He's
to decide
been
if
rolling.
I'm gonna decide if I'm gonna re-roll or not.
Am I in too much
I'm gonna re-roll one more.
help?
No. It's just like
6, 5.
there's a thing around your neck that's on fire, so you could. I mean, it's on a
I mean,
necklace, so you can
okay.
move it if you like.
I'm moving around a little
Better.
bit.
I rolled an 11
Okay. For damage.
for damage.
And you're hitting Lord Buckle.
Go buckle.
Yeah. So it just shunk, and the middle one misses him because he's got a super noodly neck. But it like gets on either side. He's like, "Bleh."
That's gross.
And it's like right here. He's like, "Ooh." So he like it knocks him off balance. He falls back. He's in a lot of pain, and he's able to. He pulls it out because it's not like the kind with the little hooks on the end. It is
Yeah.
just like a pointy trident.
Okay.
So he just kind of throws it down. Yeah. Cool. All right. Initiatives, please.
No.
If you roll a 1 on initiative, do you get to add your modifier?
Yeah, your dex modifier.
Your
Yeah.
initiative
14.
modifier. Okay.
8.
14.
14.
Also
4.
your dex modifier.
Do I roll?
Okay.
At least two
Danny,
numbers.
do
Uh-huh.
I? Mhm.
Yeah. So roll
Initiative
d20
and
and then
dex
add your dexterity modifier.
I'm 8.
Okay. 8. D.
Da-da-da.
Wait, dexterity modifier is -1. That's
Yep.
not.
That's why your
I'm 16.
thing is minus 1.
16. No, that's good.
I got a 4.
Oh, I need to.
Should Dahari says, send them all to Valhalla. A lot of people yelled 11.
Sorry, yours was one more time.
I don't.
11
Sorry.
or 14.
14.
14. No, okay. Sweet. Lord Buckle and his goons get first go. So Lord Buckle is going to jump
we have
at you to knock.
these weird,
So he's gonna like
caramel
get up.
gummy
He's already
bears.
he like backs
They're
up against
very
the pile
strange.
and
That's two
launches
of them
himself
put
with his
together,
2
so-
hooks like and he's gonna try and come in and
Two,
hang on to
one.
you and
Okay.
One bad.
he wants to
They're
flurry.
very strange. I'm gonna let you know.
One hits. Both hit.
It tastes a little like caramel and coffee.
Do, 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 do.
They're weird, right? Kinda.
He leaps off and he hooks him right behind
They're
your
from, like,
clavicles and
Denmark?
twists back, and he
Right,
does
Denmark?
13 damage to you.
13. What the?
So you can't even read the ingredients.
Like you can feel the
think it's
clavicle
licorice.
like starting to creak
Because they do licorice.
and crack.
there.
It's super stressed.
caramel.
It's like ah! He's got his feet up against
But
your like
licorice.
ribcage, like ah!
It's weird, huh?
Okay.
He's jangling all
You hate
around.
it.
His stupid collar's like flapping in the air.
But you have to eat it.
And now his
She
two
hates it.
his 2 stooges. One of them is gonna go for you because he saw you draw your sword.
Swords.
Swords. Second attack hits. And he is going to
We
hit
have
you
2 more
for
there.
Really chew it.
I suck
hits
on
you
them.
for
He chews them.
4
doesn't
damage.
chew.
So it's a glancing blow with the hook.
It's like stuck on my teeth.
Uh-huh.
The other guy is
Sorry,
going to
Danny.
She had one of these. She didn't like it.
Oh my god. You
have
should blend
water?
some of these things up in your. I'm just gonna swallow this thing.
Hey,
The easiest way to
The
have
second goon is going to attack you because he sees you as a larger threat than the.
Wait, me?
Yes, you.
I said I was gonna sneak.
You're sneaking. Oh yeah, you're coming to the side.
Yeah.
You're not even there.
Oh,
He's
cool.
gonna go after his stupid floppy McGee.
No!
That's
Babar.
Floppy Maggie.
He super hits. All right. He does
If you need a snack to clear that
9 damage to poor
Locker can
Babar
get you one.
Minx.
Oh, Barbara, not me.
Yeah, no.
But you have
you're
to like
good.
tell him exactly, or he'll forget.
9.
I'm okay for now. Thank you
Okay.
though.
Babar is not looking very good. Babar is
Do
a
we
sad
like
little
Babar?
fishman. I don't, but y'all might.
I don't.
I'm. Could I sell him?
You could.
Not in this instance. It is now your turn if you would like to attack. Start.
I have a mace, but I feel like I might be in so much. I feel like this might be burning so much that I don't know if I could reach for it well enough. And so,
As a bonus action, if you want to like move your necklace or put
okay,
it down
I
or
would.
something like
I
that,
would
you
like
can do
to
that.
just move it
Sure.
a little bit. Yeah. Spoiler: I have a necklace.
Yeah. So you pull it out.
We figured that out.
Yeah,
Okay,
and it's
yeah.
glowing.
So I'd like to just kind of
glowing.
adjust that, and then I'm just going to lunge for this guy's like leg, and I'm just gonna honk my teeth into his calf.
All right.
Yes.
Which one are you? Which one are you going after? There's 3 guys. So there's one guy who's hanging on like with his hooks in Tanok. There's one guy fighting him. There's one guy fighting Babar.
You let me pet your bird. I'm gonna.
Thanks.
Boobs.
Sweet.
What?
What?
It's his name.
Boobs.
His name is Boobs.
Oh my God.
Boobs though.
Boobsy.
Perfect.
Not boobs.
So I'm just
No.
gonna. I'm just gonna like.
Boobs.
Why not Bubs? It's spelled B.
Because his name is Boobo.
Boobo.
Bubbo.
Why do I ask questions?
When we met him, nothing was written down. So he's like, hey, my name's Boobo. And obviously that's boobs.
Right. Obviously. Fuck me. Right.
Yeah. Boobs.
Kid Sandra wants to know when are we gonna get not art on the show?
Is there a not art?
There was a non-art, but we're not friends with them anymore.
Oh, that guy.
That's what I was thinking.
We are not friends. He does not look at me
So
anymore.
roll
It's my favorite.
an unarmed attack. I guess. Yeah.
One does exist.
1 second.
Does exist.
Do you
There
I'm
is
trying to
no such thing as a not amber. I cannot be.
She's the
even-
last one surviving.
Okay.
That's fair. Actually, no, I would put Tamara as not Amber.
Wait, do I have a bonus?
Because
for
Tamara
this?
gets called Amber at work all the time.
It would be in your
Takes it as a
attacks
compliment.
or actions, I think. Actions section.
I feel like we're
Unarmed
both
strike should be
equally
there.
Alright.
Me and Tamara.
Yeah.
Plus 3.
So
That's-
15?
That's your attack.
16.
Yep.
16? Yeah, that hits. So then whatever damage
I
that
mean,
be.
it sinks its teeth.
Yes.
Okay.
How much?
Unarmed is 2.
2. Oh, I should have probably hit with something stronger. Oh, well, I'm in pain.
There's a roll for that, though,
Yeah,
right? For an
there
arm
is.
strike.
Yeah.
There's a roll, and then the damage is just set.
That's a surprising amount of support for Amber in the chat. Amber is too original. Amber killed off the competition. Amber is the one.
Question
Anyone?
mark?
Ambulantastic is 100% all original, cannot be duplicated.
Danny, people would like to know the pen
Ah,
that you're
except the
wearing.
one for art.
The what?
Yeah, I've been trying to figure that out too.
Yay!
can't
Gabe
see
and
it
I
from
just
here.
finished Improv 1 at Second City today.
Nice.
Our show's on Thursday.
Yeah, so show up on Thursday if you want to see Danny perform on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know times or
Oh, Don
locations,
can
so
do
good
it.
luck.
Don's like down the street.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so it says SC Imp 1. So
For
Second
Second
City Improv 1.
Oh, I was
Level
like, is that like the level you are? You're an imp?
I'm a skimp.
I was like, oh.
It literally doesn't give, well, for unarmed strikes,
Oh,
it doesn't
I guess
give
it's
a-
just 2 now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, my bad. Yeah,
No,
so
it will not be
2 damage. So you bite him well and good. It doesn't do much. He's just mad.
Well, I hang on.
Cool. Tanok, your turn.
Yeah.
You currently have a guy hooked into your chest.
I just really
Do I get
wanted
to be
Can I-
sneaky anytime?
No,
Can
it's
I
actually-
grab?
Sure.
Can I grab him by
think
like
you're
the
also
arms?
little, I could probably
and just
distract him
pull?
that way.
You want to Wookiee him?
I want to
Yes,
actually, yeah,
Wookiee that-
because he's got me like
Wookiee
this,
that
right?
bitch.
Yes.
So I want to grab him by the arms and I want to pull away this way.
I would like to remind you that he is holding on to the hooks that are in your chest. So if you do that, he's going to rip out.
Thank you.
Thank you. What was it? Sorry, I was thinking. Hey,
What's
thanks for the
up?
sub. Good point. How do I get him? Could I grab him by the hands and like peel his fingers off
Sure, you can
and,
try.
and pull?
That would be a strength check, and that would be your action. So you wouldn't be able to hurt him until your next turn if that's what you want to do.
All right, I'm gonna pull him off
Yeah.
the hanks because I want to pull his arms off.
20.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Fuck it, I'm gonna let it happen. Describe it.
Nice.
So I peel his hands. I look at him in the eye the whole time, and I peel his hands off the thing, and then I grab
His
really
fingers
tight.
are snapping as you do it. They're all turning the wrong way.
I squeeze, and then I do this. I go hunk, and I grab him by the arms. So I go from arms to wrist, like right here, and I go, poof, and I pull.
I thought you were going to hit me in the face.
I thought so too.
I didn't flinch though.
He might not necessarily die
That's
from
okay.
this, so roll a
Better for me.
yeah, roll a d12 for me.
D12. That's this one.
Correct.
I don't roll my own dice. I'm not used to it. A 3.
Add 7 because you ripped his.
10.
Add 10. Yeah, you ripped his fucking arms off. So
13.
13.
13 total. Yeah.
Add 7.
He
Add
is
10.
he is not dead, but he's not exactly a threat anymore either. So Lord Buckle is just.
How are your buckles now, kid?
Parmesan Pone says, LOL for his sake. Let's hope he dies from it.
He does not. Oh man, he's actually a pretty hardy little dude. It is now Boo-Bo's turn.
Yay! What what did that guy do to me?
He did a glancing blow with his
Glancing
hook,
blow.
so he like slashed your arm.
Oh, okay, that's right.
That's about it.
Great! I have double short sword, so I'm gonna turn on him and swipe and attack him. I'm
Yeah, do it.
I'm gonna try to slice that hand. Oh, let's see. He did a glancing blow, so would his back be towards me then?
No, he's just like
Flash
following
round.
through. So he's still facing you. His body's just kind of turned this way, but he's engaged with you, so he's still paying attention to you.
Aw,
Okay,
so
great.
cute. Congratulations.
So I'll attack with my short sword. And I have a 2-weapon fighting attack too, so I can use a bonus action to attack with the second light melee weapon that I'm holding.
Perfect.
So I got 17 plus 6. Lots of math.
Let's just
Just like
re-roll that for funsies.
3.
Oh, okay.
What a jerk.
I am down to 5.
Natural 20.
Definitely re-roll that.
Dick.
I'm down to 4.
12.
We have rerolls too if you. No, that's probably you should probably keep that.
12 is a miss.
You can reroll.
How many rerolls?
We have 5 left.
You have
Bye.
you have 8.
We have 8 left.
Because you had 3 and then he gave you 5.
I will reroll.
Yeah. And then Art used 3.
Oh yeah, then
Oh,
I
you used 3?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. So now you have 4.
Oh, now we have
We're tied up. We each have 4.
Great.
I told you, I'm so nice.
Yeah.
Being honest.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
once.
That's still a terrible roll. Should
Okay.
I use another one or?
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
You have 4 left.
How
4
alive
left.
is he?
This guy? He's fine.
Oh, this guy hasn't
Okay,
been
then I
hit
think
He's
yet.
just
you
been
probably
bit
need
on the
to.
leg.
Yeah, and one more reroll.
Bye, no.
Heartily bit.
Hard to look
Still a miss. It's 11.
All right.
11. 11.
Plus nothing?
That's with the pluses.
Oh.
All right.
Alright.
Yeah.
But that's for the first attack. Do I get?
You
one
get
for the
another
second
yeah,
one?
you do.
For the bonus attack. There we go. 50. That's 21.
I will let it hit.
Okay.
Go for it.
Let's see. D6 plus 2, 6, 7, 8 damage.
I almost fell over.
From what?
Standing.
I was standing weird. And I rolled into my shoe.
8 damage.
8 damage?
Yeah.
Great.
What's the second short sword?
Sweet. So you get him good. Where do you cut him?
Get him good.
Oh, I don't know what's worth 6 damage. Let's see. Because I missed with the first strike. And then the second one will come back around. And, well,
I mean, wherever. It's just for color.
okay. Yeah, I mean, we'll take it, we'll just take it across the chest.
Sweet.
Yeah,
He's bleeding through his shirt now.
yeah. Almost like in a Zorro fashion.
All right, sneaky Damus.
I'm being sneaky now.
Sneaky. You're in. You're flanking. You get advantage on whoever you want to attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't want to attack people. I just want to go steal a stone.
Fine. Yeah, you can go do that.
Yeah, that's all I want to do.
No one's paying attention to you, so yeah, you do that.
Yeah, I go take it and I put it in a pouch.
It burns your hand
You just
in the. So it definitely burns your hand as you put it down. It'll take
And
like
put it
2.
in a pouch.
Yeah, but it'll still burn your fingers.
Yeah,
so
no.
it'll take like a damage.
Okay, I'll
Um,
take 8 damage.
So yeah, it's in the pouch.
Why don't you just pick it up with the pouch?
The pouch is now smoking.
It's not good for it. It should stop.
It should.
not smoking, sir. Yeah. So you have it. It's in a leather pouch. It's gonna take a while for it to burn all the way through, but it's
Okay.
definitely like. Cool. Good
I
turn.
would like to go to tell them that I have it so we can all just piece the fuck out of here.
Sure. That whistle is taken by Leonardo as a come hither, and he bounds in. Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. He sees Lord Buckle bleeding out on the ground and is like, and bites his head off.
Lovely.
Yeah,
Perfect.
because he can't defend himself.
He's
He's
perfect.
dead. Lord Buckle is dead. There was no reason for him to have as much HP as he had left after
No.
that hit. So now the 2 goons at this point are pretty intimidated. They would actually like to scramble away from you guys, which if you would like to attack them on their way out, you are free to do so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to look at one and just go, hey, come here for a second. Just come here. Just come here for a second. Go. You have something right? Hold on. I'm gonna get it for you. I'm gonna get it for you.
Okay.
Okay. I rip it out. I keep both of them. I'm
He
like
runs off as well. Also hands up.
As he's running away, I want to take that arm
in my
and
ears.
hit him. Like, toss it at him to hit him in the back of the head.
Roll for it,
As
please.
he's running away.
Roll just like your javelin.
What's
It'll just
happening
do significantly less damage.
What's
Okay.
happening to the second guy?
Javelin.
Yeah, I'm assuming the one that attacked me, right?
Yeah. So he's trying to get away from you.
18.
You'll get a free attack on
Arm.
him.
18 with the arm.
It like
Does it come back to him because it's a boomerang?
no. No. But the
Rigor mortis.
the top of his. God, I can't even think of
That is a
Shoulder.
humerus.
Thank you. Yeah. So that
I'm also human.
end
His
of it-
his
yeah.
the
it
ball
goes.
socket?
It clocks him in the base of the skull. He's like, goong, and he just lands on his face unconscious, and the arm is just kind of like, it's like patting him on the butt because it's like ding, ding, and it folds down.
Is he still in the room?
No, he just made it out. Well, he's in the next room. He's not in that room anymore.
Okay. Is the other guy gone?
The other guy, no, he's about to get a free attack on him.
Okay, cool. I have something I want to do to that guy that is now unconscious.
I have a feeling I know what it is. But yes, go for it.
So I'm assuming the other guy's turning tail to run away.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, great. So now I'll pull out my longbow, and just have a shot towards the back of his head.
Okay.
See, that's murdery.
17 plus 6,
That hits.
and then the damage. Oh, a D8. Which one's the D8?
Diamond D1.
That one? Nope. Yep. Or this one.
The diamond.
That one.
That's
That
an
one. Great. 4 damage. Not much.
It hits him. It sinks right in. It's on his back as he runs. Like, ah! Everybody keeps on running. So he lives, but he's bleeding a lot. Not dead. But the place is now empty. You now have your stone, and it is time for us, obviously, to wrap up for the evening.
Ooh, but guess
Oh
what?
yes, right, do your thing.
Can I
do
do
your
the
thing.
thing? Can I
Yes.
do it, please?
Yep.
Thank you.
He's like,
Almost. Okay, so how many does he have?
Lord Buckle?
No, the guy who passed out. He's just unconscious.
He has 3.
He's
This guy
3?
has 3 silver ones.
Okay, I would like to rip all 3.
Yeah, a little
Out?
bit of lip comes with it. They're all on like a little meat string.
Perfect. And then I would just like to take my finger and get the blood on my finger and write, "Get a fucking job, you lazy fuck," in the dirt right in front of him. So when he wakes up, it's the first thing he sees.
Yeah.
I don't like gangs.
that happens.
Thank you. And I keep those.
Yeah.
Can I just grab a little bit of like any sinew or anything that is left just to feed it to his bird later? I would like to have that handled.
Sure.
You can have the flesh that
to
was on my
yours, or to
3.
your
Oh no, he ate a guy's
He
head.
ate-
It's
okay.
fine.
Valuables to sell later.
But you can
Should I do that now?
I take the hook out of the meat, the little this, and I give it to her to feed to the bird.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hey,
I'm gonna hang it.
In my pocket.
I would like to look for valuables to sell later.
Oh, there's a shit ton.
I would like to take all the valuables to sell
As
later.
many as you can carry. There is easily there's like 30 gold coins just hanging out. So you can either split them.
I grab 5.
My God. Quiet, she has first. So yeah, there's 30 gold coins.
Okay.
There's random odds and ends, valuables like little figurine statuettes, whatever, things that are not necessarily you can tell clearly a value, but there's silverware, the usual. So I'd say you have a haul of random shit that is
Okay.
worth about 100 gold that y'all can carry.
All of
All
random.
of
Yeah,
random
but only 30 of it is actual gold. The rest of it is
Okay.
just crap.
So 30
Then we can go back to that pawn shop.
Yeah,
He'll love us.
Right. Or he won't. Either or.
yeah. Cool. So let's do another giveaway.
Yay!
Giveaway.
Thanks everybody for sticking around so much for this. What is our code word? Hook. All right, everyone, write hook into the chat. That will enter you to win the giveaway. The giveaway is a T-shirt, some stickers. We just gave out our last candle, so this instead will be a set of dice from our friends over at NPC Dice.
What?
So yes, I shall get there. So NPC Dice, which is made by our friends. So they're handcrafted, and this next batch are, I believe, custom to us somehow. I haven't seen them yet. I don't know what that means yet. But yeah, super excited. Super excited. Check them out on Instagram, NPC Dice.
I need some dice, so I'm
We'll
gonna
do
buy from
a shout out for them. Actually, I think there might be a thing in the chat that I could send to them. Hold on.
Yeah, that's already there.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
sweet.
No,
Perfect.
got it.
Awesome.
Hardliner.
Etsy.
It's on
Hardliner
it.
Thank you, Hardliner. Thank you for being on that.
NPC Dice.
NPC Dice. Yeah, she makes custom dice, all kinds of super cool stuff. So we'll be giving you a bag of those. Let me write that down so I remember. 1 candle. 2.
You know, take
Nice.
candle.
Sweet. So you will also get to choose between either the D&D starter set. If you've never played the game before, it's obviously my favorite game. So I highly recommend anyone play it. If you ever want to have a good time, have a good laugh, meet strings and all, it's a good time. But if you have played before, you can instead opt for the book, which is the D&D the Ultimate RPG Character Backstory Guide, which is a great way for you to build a really fleshed out character and have lots of details and all that good stuff. Oh, that's a good spot for that. It's super cool. It's broken down by level. It gives you all kinds of questionnaires. It's like those old personality quizzes, but like tailored for D&D specifically, which is super fun.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome.
No, I kind of want.
So you can choose between the starter box or that. You also get, I think I mentioned the T-shirt, but if I didn't, I will now. You'll also be winning a T-shirt, a Sahlen's Legacy T-shirt.
Sahlen's Legacy.
And you just send us your size and preferred color. We'll do our best to match the color. Can't guarantee the color, but we can get you the size.
Hook, right? Hook in the chat.
Sweet.
Hook.
Hook. All right, I think
Keep
that's
writing.
enough time. Or yeah, just give them another minute.
Like
or
a
so.
minute.
Cool.
Give it 1 more minute.
That'll give me, while that minute is happening, it'll give me like a minute to give
Write
a little
the
bit of
word.
like denouement to this particular episode. So, what you see at this point, do you all head back to town after this?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay, so the town is fucked. The town
did we
is.
skip the title word?
It's on its way.
It's on its
in.
way.
great.
That's how we'll begin next.
Got it.
Can we
Whoa.
check on the little shop owner?
Huh?
The
We
old
won't-
guy?
Yeah, we won't have time tonight, but we can do that next
I
week.
feel
Yeah.
so
Um,
poor man.
That's fine.
So
probably
as
good.
you head back to town, several things are happening. You see the water, currently the tide is pulled out, but you can see it rising in the distance wherever that thing hit. But what you also see is a black ship sailing out into the ocean toward that area, and it seems to ignore all waves around it. It is just a
those
straight
hooded
smooth
guys.
shot toward
Black
where,
Pearl.
where the water was.
No, it's the Flying Dutchman.
So it's just it's like it's somewhere else almost, just straight cut.
It's gonna go
The
see.
town is still on fire. People are scrambling to put things out. People are holding their loved ones in the streets. Like it is a very depressing view. And you'll notice now that all of the gems and things are beginning to dim, but they are not completely dark. So yours no longer burns, but it is still glowing. And then the broken, shattered one, the one you stole, is also the same thing. It's slightly glowing, but not burning bright.
That's good. What
Yeah.
about the big one that
The big
homeboy
one
had?
shattered. Cord scooped it up because now he's freaking out. Because if it's broken, does that break his contract? He does not know.
I don't
There's
think it does, 'cause he's
There's
still
still
alive.
one more to grab.
What about her necklace?
The necklace isn't one.
Oh.
So if you all take a closer look at her necklace, it is not a refined gem. It is. It's a piece of the raw ore. So there's specks of the green coming out, but it's not polished. It's not obvious. So the assumption is that people in the black cloaks are unaware of her particular piece.
Ooh.
Fun
Should I say
times.
why I have this? Or say that?
You can.
Or you can save it.
Or yeah, we can save it.
Okay.
We can start next week with that because a lot of the conversation will be about this
Okay.
specifically. The other stuff, catching up things. Things that you can see are still intact. Are the governor's palace is still in one piece.
Good.
The White Sails headquarters is still in one piece.
Tattered sail.
The tattered sail is tattered. It is not destroyed, but a large quarter of it has been destroyed from the top end. It is just ripped off like a hurricane had hit it. And that is actually the room where you all were staying. That entire area, Cord's little private loft, is gone.
What? Sorry, what did you say? The governor's palace and what else was the other one?
The white sails.
The White Sails
Headquarters.
Headquarters is fine. And everything else, it's too chaotic to see. You can't even see through the smoke. So you wouldn't make it back to the center of town by this evening anyway at this point. Because people are just fucking running everywhere trying to like protect their items, protect their people, save their dying and dead, that kind of thing. But that's where we leave it. So yay, thanks for the catastrophe, kids.
Yeah.
Yes,
appreciate
let's
it.
roll it.
Roll it!
Roll it.
Roll it.
Planet Bob.
Planet Bob!
Bob!
Congratulations.
Oh, we,
Make sure
oh,
you're
okay, I
part of the
gotcha.
Discord and you can send Danny a message on the Discord.
Planet Bob.
And give him all the info.
Woo!
Yay! Thank you, everybody. Make sure you join us tomorrow night for Perception Check. which is our wonderful channel with our filthy friends. Chuck and Cucumber. Amber will be playing.
Me.
Ryan will be DMing.
Yay!
And we're back in the world of Amora with our original characters, or with their original characters from back in the day. So it's super fun. And it's a high-level adventure, so lots of shit that the
Level
characters can do.
15.
Level
15.
15.
Woo!
Find someone to rate. I'll do that. I'm on it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna keep talking. Yeah, and then we'll be back again on Sunday night with Cinephilia and Quarter to One. And we had a really special guest this last Sunday, so we'll see who this new special guest is next Sunday. So hang on and see what that happens. So we start Sunday nights at 6:30 p.m. We go to Cinephilia till 8 o'clock, and then Quarter to One right after that. Yeah, and thank you so much for joining us and helping us out with this partner push. It's so far we're doing pretty good. So I think we got a few more weeks of that. And even if we don't, by the end of this month, we don't make it, don't hit that number, we're gonna keep, going. I think we're doing good enough that we're pretty close.
I think we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm very, very confident, but we do need your guys' help by watching, and that's like the main thing. And yeah, tell your friends, watch us, follow our Instagram because I've been putting up weird things on the Instagram story that tell you when things are happening. And yeah, we have one more full week of this, and then I believe our studio day is next Saturday, isn't it?
The second, yeah.
The second, and that's when we'll be giving away that Switch. So make sure you go to the Gleam, which somebody put it in there, and get those entries in because yeah, we haven't really been pushing that, so I'm assuming there's not that many entries. So you have a very good chance if you enter to win your Switch. And yeah, we'll be doing that on the studio day.
2,500 entries, 25,000 entries, or something like that. There's a few.
1,000? No, not 25,000.
2,500 then.
Okay. Wow, that's amazing.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah.
Well then, thanks
I
a
wonder who those
lot.
people are.
I don't know who those people are.
Can
Well,
I
you should
say
get. Yeah.
thank you to the stream for being nice to new
Of course you may.
Yeah.
Thank you, stream, for being nice to new person.
They love new people.
Yeah, thanks for jumping in. I know, fresh-faced D&D babes. You guys are learning and doing so well. So
Still
thank you
figuring it
for
out.
playing and figuring out and having fun with it. I appreciate it. And
Lots
yeah,
of
thanks
fibs.
all of you for being super nice, everybody. And thanks for being the best community ever. Yay!
Yeah.
We're gonna raid Naku because he's on again right
Aw,
now.
we love a
He's
Naku.
got 3, so let's blow his mind again. Let's do it.
Stick around, you guys. He's really sweet.
Stick
We
around and
met
make sure
him.
you click his actual link. So take out the refer portion of your URL or just
Click the link.
click the link.
Oh yeah,
You'll
click
see.
on it. I think if you click on his name, wouldn't it go
Does
to
it go
that
right to
channel?
him?
It should.
Yeah. Just make sure the refer, the reference refer
Reefer.
at the top and the URL isn't there.
All right.
It should just be twitch.tv/Naku.
Yay!
No.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.